3 people. You know, we got masks on because of all this bullshit. And I pretty much just do a couple of a manicure. I do a full cut. I do a facial, not that kind of facial.
Ooh.
And yeah.
All right, Zachary Gonzalez. What do you like to do for fun? What are 22-year-olds in Austin doing for fun nowadays?
Pretty much what all 22-year-olds have been doing forever, which is drinking and fucking. And
You fuck?
oh yeah.
Wow. Who do you?
I look like I don't fuck, but I fuck.
Who do you fuck?
Yikes.
So we know those two guys will laugh at anything, wherever that came
Yeah, wherever
from.
those
How'd
guys
she
are.
feel
I
about it?
appreciate whoever that was.
What's your
Thank
mama-
you. You make me feel
What's
good.
your mom say about your dick? Like, what'd she say about it?
Oh
Did
God,
she
you know, I
fuck with
mostly said that because she's not gonna watch this. You know, because what I'm
Zachary,
doing right
stop
here is-
answering that question. So
Marcy!
who exactly, in real life, without trying to make a joke, who exactly, like the last time you had sex, what was that?
Last time I had sex was this really clingy chick up in Gatesville, Texas, and I got really frustrated because she kept trying to pull my dick the wrong way. Like with clingy girls, I've realized that when they pull on a dick, it's like pulling a carrot out of the ground.
Wait,
And I'm like,
wait. What kind of girl? With what kind of girl
She's
you
a
know?
clingy chick.
Clingy
girl.
chick.
Yeah.
How
She's
do you
like,
pull a dick the wrong way?
No, seriously. So like, you know, you just manhandle that shit. You just do this kind of shit, and it doesn't fucking work. It looks like you're trying to make a harvest out of carrots. You know, you're trying to pull that shit out of the ground, and it doesn't work. I can't tell. You know, I don't fucking dig it. I don't know.
Are you saying that she would? Because you're really bad at describing
I'm just really fucking
what's going
nervous.
on
That's
here.
what's going on here.
You're saying that. Wait, what?
I'm just really fucking nervous. I don't know. What the
It's
fuck
okay. Just relax. Breathe a little bit. Breathe in through your nose. You stop trying to be funny. It's not going to work. Just relax. If you listen to me, it's all going to be okay. First of all, rule number 1: stop trying to be funny.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Hey, how you feel about Tiger Woods getting in that accident?
Great question. Great question for him right now, Jamar. That's a perfect question for a guy that cannot improvise and has no real take on his own life. Let's ask him about the Tiger Woods accident. I can't get him to answer simple questions about Zachary Gonzalez, but I'm sure his take, after I literally told him not to try to be funny on the Tiger Woods thing, this is going to be great.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
Yeah, tell us
I
your
didn't know it
genuine
happened
answer.
until
And if you
right
can make
now.
your answer as long as possible, we'd all appreciate it.
I didn't know it happened until right now.
There you go. Perfect. I would expect nothing less.
Do you have weird areolas?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you be willing? How many of you want Zach to flash you right now, huh? This good-looking couple here is not clapping their hands.
All right, quick question. Am I going to get sued for this?
Nope. Put the mic in the mic stand and reap the benefits of audience
Sounds like
approval.
everybody even know I've actually lost.
Oh, you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna ruin it by talking.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
I
just
am
want to
going.
see your tits, bro. Oh.
weird.
My beef
Hey,
pops
wait.
right here.
I didn't see him. Let me see.
You got your chance. It's all
Let me
for
see this
everybody
shit.
else.
Wait. Let me see them bum ass titties, man.
His nipples camouflage in with his actual chest. It's all camouflage. It's like a
Comes
David
together.
Lucas
It's all
hoodie
the
or
same
something
color.
like that. There you go.
What was that thing going down the middle though? Like he had like a wire on. Oh, that was the.
Oh yeah, he has a tiny little dream.
It's
over
like,
his head. All right, there goes Zachary Gonzalez, everybody.
Hi,
There he
Zach.
goes. Zachary Gonzalez.
Keep doing comedy, boy.
22 and angry already. He's an angry young man.
Just found out about Tiger Woods.
There you go.
So weird. Very unfortunate.
There he goes. One more time for Zachary. He's like if Andre wasn't a giant. He's like Andre the regular sized boy. Mike Dragon is next. Here comes Mike. A steady pace coming from the back of the room. Man, I can't wait until everybody gets vaccines and we don't have to wait 35 seconds for comedians to make it to the stage. That's going to be pretty exciting. How many of you already had the vaccine by round of applause? Yikes. How many of you already had the coronavirus? All right, hell yeah. Everybody. I love it. Here's everybody. Mike Dragon. Put your hands together for Mike.
Woo! I'm fucking nervous.
Wow, there's a lot of white people here tonight. Makes me feel kind of, I don't know, comfortable. Like things are going to go pretty good. So I'm from a small town in Ohio, Ashtabula. It's the kind of place where people drink Keystone Ice on purpose. If you've never drank Keystone Ice before, it's the kind of beer that the slogan might as well be Keystone Ice. The headache means it's working. Do what you gotta do. So last week I got someone yelled at me like, "You look like a serial killer." I have no idea why. None of my victims have ever escaped. Maybe I should embrace it. That's it.
Okie dokie. When you hear that throat clear, you know that's the end of Mike Dragon's set. Welcome, Mike. How are you?
Super nervous, but good.
I love it. What are you so nervous about?
I don't know, man. I just had like really high anxiety, and this is, I don't know, something everyone hypes up in the area, and I did not expect to get called.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Off and on about 4 years.
Off and on about 4 years. Hell yeah, you were busy because you were part of the Trump administration?
Absolutely. Yeah. Have to go to all those rallies, man.
Hell yeah. What do you do for work?
I work at a credit union. Super interesting.
Oh, okay. So you're like a bank teller.
Yeah, I am exactly a bank teller.
Okay, awesome. And 4 years off and on. Why is it off and on?
Okay, so I'm from Cleveland area. That's where I did most of the stuff at.
Indeed. We know Ashtabula well. I'm from Youngstown,
I
Ohio.
actually just learned that recently. That's
very good.
Yeah, that's awesome. But so basically I just got burnt out. I did a lot of stuff. We did like a suicide awareness show with a business associate of mine that ended up stealing $1,500 of mine in my car, who's actually lives somewhere.
Wait. You stole $1,500 out of your car?
Sorry. $1,500 of my dollars that I gave to him because I'm a smart man. And he took my car.
How did he take your car?
Well, when you sell someone a car and they promise to give you money and they give you some money.
Wait, you signed over without even getting the money?
No. He gave me the cash, and then I gave him the fucking slip or whatever. But I never switched it over to him, and he ended up like crashing as a.
Wow, you must be a shitty bank teller.
I am.
Looking at the deals that you make in your own life, it's incredible. Let somebody just put in a withdrawal slip. They don't even have an account. Here you go. Take the money. Thanks for coming.
So when you was walking Lady Gaga dogs, and then that nigga shot you.
There you go.
And then he shot you.
Oh,
Fuck, dude. I'm from the hood. You can't be doing that.
hell yeah.
From Compton, man. Chill. Yeah. Yeah, man. How you feel about that, man? What kind of dogs was that? You was on the floor crying like a bitch. I saw the video.
I honestly don't know
anything about Jamar, let me help you out for a second.
Thank you, Tony.
When you ask people that aren't master improvisers made up questions like that, they will never know what to do. 100% of the time, it will never go good. I've seen it on this show before. We're at almost 500 episodes.
Fine, you look like Pete Holmes. You look like Pete Holmes.
He does. Very few comedians have Philip Seymour Hoffman energies, but you pull it off well. Tell us more about you. What do you do for fun? You seem like the kind of guy that has some wacky hobbies. Am I right?
There he is.
Super wacky. Yeah, actually,
Doug, your background's tight as fuck. Are you beating off to me? I know, dog. I'm just making a joke. Dog, I know. I'm just making a joke. Dog, I'm just making a joke. Relax.
There's another guy doing it at the same time.
Very, very funny.
I said I can't finish if someone else is going at the same time as me. I'm joking. What up? What's the fourth person that said that? I literally got banned because somebody said that I was being. might just be the camera angle. I mean, it's just the camera angle and them not believe you because there's too many other people who could work. You know what I mean? My camera's ass. Any bad apples spoiling the bushel.
It's true. I haven't been. I think I've been banned for just about everything but that, and so I can tell you that there's no way to prove something that you didn't do. Basically, aside from have your whole life on camera. But you know, I mean, if anything, you asked in your appeal for evidence, and if they can't provide it, then hopefully they let you back in.
Literally bought these bicycles. I'm moving here.
Well, you should know that sometimes, I mean, like, you got to understand the moderators in there are like 19-year-old people, 22-year-old people. They're not very old. They don't have much experience. They haven't even been on the internet that long. I mean, they've been on the internet less than 10 years or so, when there are people with 30 years of internet experience out there and who have experience with accidental, I shouldn't even say accidental, but like you were just taking your shirt off. That's not a big deal. Or putting a shirt on. Yeah, so if anything, hopefully they took a screenshot and you'd be able to defend whatever accusations they have. But if not, then it's a 6-month ban, they say. And they're well, you'll be unbanned after 6 months, but they're strict. And here's the thing: I live in that stream 24/7 for like 6 months, no problem. And then somebody said that I was a bot, even though I was trying to prove that I wasn't. And they said I didn't take accountability for being a bot. And I said, how do you want me to take accountability if I'm not a bot? And they're like, there's nothing I talked to this moderator every single day for like 2 weeks, and she's like, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
Chill bar or chill zone?
Oh, I got banned from both of them. Chill bar didn't even let me fucking in. They just saw my profile and they're like, yeah, we're not letting you in. And they banned me. And I didn't think that was right. I was like, I'll change whatever you want me to change. But they refused. And then chill zone, I was in there for 6 months, and then eventually they said I was a bot. Even though I'm on camera all the time. Yeah, it does suck.
I invest in stocks, and I recently made a shitload of money with GameStop.
100% for many different reasons. I just do my best to have thick skin and let the hate flow off of me like water off a duck's back. Did you see the podcast I was on?
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think? Good, thank you. Yeah, it's just one of those things that if you can't convince somebody of something, you just got to do you.
I watched the podcast.
There you go, man. That sounds good. I'd appreciate it. Sounds good, man. All right, Pimp. Well, here's Kill Tony. Hopefully, put a smile on your face.
I don't know if you
Really? How much money did you make? Tell us the truth.
All right, I'll be straight with you, and this is probably gonna fuck me. So I put $7,500 in, and I left with $106,000.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
That's cool, man.
Damn, that's great. So no diamond hands on you. You have paper hands, they say.
Yes, I do, but paper hands make fucking money, so fuck the diamond hands.
Hey, look at that. That's fucking white people talk right there. I love it. So you made a bunch of money with that. How about for fun? What do you do when you want to get loose? When you've had a stressful week at the credit union and you just want to fucking let it rip? What does a guy like Mike Dragon do?
Mike Dragon. Cry. No. Virtual reality. You fuck around with that?
Whoa, look
That's
at
what's
that.
up, man.
Look at that.
What you be doing in the virtual world?
Hell yeah. What do you do? VR chat? Are we done with VR
I
chat?
do a little bit of VR chat. I just got the Quest 2.
Okay.
But VR porn's the best. If no one's ever tried it, and you don't have a girlfriend,
It's
highly
horrible.
recommend.
For real?
You did a double thumbs up for VR porn.
VR porn.
So what do? You put on a helmet and like hold a joystick, or what do you do? How exactly does that work?
Yeah, you strap a toaster to your face essentially, and then you have these two circle controller things, and
But where's the jerking off part? How does that happen?
So no, you don't hold those when you're jerking off. No, actually,
What do you do? You just go to porn and just like hang out?
There's a YouTube
So
channel.
you're doing a good job, sir. Keep getting her there.
Zooms all the way
Just
in.
keep doing what you're doing.
There's you can actually go to YouTube, but no, you can install it, or load it on from your computer or whatever. But no, it's from like the view of like the dude sitting down with his dick out or whatever. So the girl like rubs her titties.
So if you look straight down, there's some other dude's dick there?
Other dudes.
Whoa! Is that exciting for you to see like a giant erect
Of
penis
course,
down there?
mine's, medium. So it's.
By
it's
the
all
way,
good.
if you're a comedy fan, you could fuck Kate Quigley in VR doing that exact.
No
exact-
shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Wow! Look at that! Look at that!
If you guys don't know who Kate Quigley is, it's a perfect white girl. Anyway, back to you.
Welcome. How are you? What's good?
All right.
Hey, it's a.
Oh,
Hey, did you see I sent you that podcast?
Oh, cool. Thank you. Sorry. Willie, Anton's. I played there. Or went to a guitar camp there.
In Austin?
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, that's where they're doing Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Well, at least they used to.
Yeah, so like at the end of it, we played on that stage right there.
No shit. What are the odds of that? That's wild.
That's really funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, H2, you were one of the first.
So I'm trying.
You were one of the first people to whom I sent this podcast, and I said to you,
What's that?
and-
The one that you were filming when I left the last time.
exactly. And then I took your advice. I went into the fish tank, like where there were actual people in there, and talked to them. And I get a lot of hate, but after a little while, they were nice to me.
Oh yeah, dude, those people are fucking. Those people are like the most miserable ever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those
Yeah,
things.
so misery spreads misery, love spreads love.
100.
Spreads intelligence.
100% H2, 100%. But yeah,
So. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so I did that podcast right after talking with you, and it went well. It was like an hour long. We talk about a lot about alien disclosure.
I don't really like. Just to be blunt, I don't really. I didn't even notice it. I've been too busy to see what the aliens, but I don't really like to talk about aliens too much right now. I will once I feel like. But I have a question for you. So I remember you saying about this. You're into making this robot stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I remember you talking about the Chuck E. Cheese thing and all this.
What's Chuck E. Cheese?
You're into robotics, wasn't that you?
Oh yeah, that's different though. Not not Chuck E. Cheese. No, I'm into programming robots on computers.
Oh hell yeah.
I didn't
So
talk
you're not
about.
into the mechanical parts.
No, I didn't talk about that. No, that
Well,
must
that's-
that must have been somebody
So,
else.
I'm really into this stuff too. Then actually.
Okay, well here,
But
I'll
I've
I'll
been working with AI a lot, and I've been doing. I mean, I guess I'm not very good at the programming part, but I have a lot of fucking. I have like a whole. I don't think I got into this before, but I have like a whole, very sensible and carefully put together plan to shift society,
okay.
and it's starting with some software stuff. Let me send you something.
Okay, send it to the account that you always send it to. If you want to see how my robots work, just for a moment.
Yeah, if you feel like sharing it.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm creating I'm talking with you, but this robot is creating a Twitch account, and
Oh my gosh! Wait, so what's it running off of? How's it work?
a program called Macro Recorder.
Oh yeah.
So what it's doing, it's put in
Oh,
a
I see.
username, a
That's
password.
That's really cool.
It's putting in the email.
And is there auto hotkey? I heard of auto hotkey, but I haven't used
Yeah,
Usually two
I used that a long time ago.
What's that?
I used that a long time ago.
So this is better.
Yeah, definitely. And then what this is doing is gonna get the the OTP, the one-time password, to verify the account. So it's all timed. But basically
That's so interesting.
the 6 digits are right there. And I gotta just give it enough time to like
Oh, wow, you can use a temp email for this?
oh yeah, that's all I do.
Wow. Normally, with certain things, they like don't let me have an email. Or they make you get a phone number or something.
Well, that's if you want a verified account, you can do that. But I just verify them by email, not by phone. And then that allows me to spam people. It also allows me to create clips on their channel. And
So that's what you spam.
yeah, so what it's gonna do, it's gonna click the 6-digit code right now, and it will
Do you know Python?
some
You said some.
yeah, some.
I'm trying
So,
to think of simple
he-
thing on
here-
Python that
here-
I think will be the first step to really like.
Do you see all this spam right here? Do you see all this
What's
spam?
that?
Do you see all this spam?
Uh-huh.
That's all my text. And it's basically saying,
Oh.
please join Rabbi Rothschild's World Peace Discord server, discord.me/rabbi. Just one moment. What it does, this one's already working. It's already created an account. So what it does, well, just one moment. You'll see what it looks like to create the, so it's going to put in the 6-digit code here. And once it does that, then the account will be created. So while that one's doing that, over here, what it does is it goes down the front page of Twitch, and anyone who's speaking English, basically, it will go to their account. It will follow them, which sometimes puts a pop-up on their screen. It will.
So you're like so it's like botting a little bit.
Oh, it's 100% botting. Yeah.
I have a friend that has like I think it was like something like 10,000 bots.
Well, that's a lot of bots. They're all working at once.
Nice. He did some more nefarious stuff with it. I'm trying to lead him in the right direction, but maybe I shouldn't have said that on stream.
Oh, shit happens. So what it will do?
Whatever. Yeah, I'm making sure he's doing things that are good.
Yeah, absolutely. You're trying to
help him,
be a positive influence to them.
he's young as shit. These guys are kids.
So what it's
So you see that online sometimes. You'll see like the fucking the kids that get busted up. They're like fucking 13-year-old and shit.
what do they get busted doing?
What's that?
What do they get busted doing?
Oh, you didn't get busted. I'm saying, like these kids that do like cybercrime stuff.
So what this is doing is it's gonna spam this guy right here. So you'll see it says, follow me, most streamed person in Earth's history, 10 plus YouTube streams. And then it says my Instagram at Rabbi Rothschild, my TikTok, my Discord. And then it talks about world peace, anti-gravity, alien disclosure, mind uploading, and then he banned me, which is good. And then it'll just go to the next person, and it does that like 50 times, and then it creates a new account, and it's just a constant loop. And I have not one, I have 2, 3 different accounts doing it. So it's pretty powerful, and it gets random ass people in here. A lot of people who I've made some really good friends just from my bots, because they're like, we see you every single day. What is this? And they come in here, and then I get to tell them about world peace and all that other stuff. And they're like, oh, so you're not a bad person at all. And it's like, no, I just literally have dedicated myself to promotion And one of the ways that I can do it is through the botting of these different platforms. And they're like, oh, all right. And then they become permanent members in here.
Yeah.
So I think.
So how many are you reaching a lot of people like or like? I mean, I guess that doesn't really.
No, it does matter. It does matter.
I quickly find ways that I would work really well together with somebody.
Sure.
And I feel that with you, and I think if I was able to fully, maybe it would be good for like a podcast setting, for me to really present what it is that my plans are, and you know, it's I felt that, so just to cut down any sort of fear of coming off as too, you know, I'm always scared I'm coming off too like cocky or something. But I'm just going to throw all that fear aside and just fully explain things as clearly as I can.
Please do.
As fearless, shamelessly as I can. So I believe through my own, I wasn't really religious. I'm very scientific with things. I figured out how to be led by the Spirit, how to know if you're led by the Spirit or not, and it's very, very simple. And it's led. It was a kind of a joke for me at first.
What up, G-Man? How you living, pimp?
Maybe I should bring it, brother man.
Just living the dream. Every day's a holiday. Every meal's a feast. What's good in your neck of the woods, my pimp? All right. Well, we're just chilling. Excellent. We're just chilling. We're watching some Kill Tony, just having discussions. Got my man H2 in here. H2, this is G-Man. G-Man H2.
Hi, G-Man. I like your name.
Has he ever seen you before?
No, you said it says invite me to my. You said it says invite me to your server.
Okay, I may have come across him.
I'll invite you to my server.
Let me see what server we're in. You know, we're in a lot of places.
That's my server. That one's filled with like programmer people, and there's even somebody who works at what I think is the leading technology of the world, like a photonic quantum computing company.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
Some of the people were like,
I've seen a mutual server.
What kind of stuff are you into, man?
Okay. Huh?
What kind of stuff are you into?
I'm mostly, you know. I don't know. Just give me the
tell some shit.
Let's meet with you guys real quick.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it seems like that's a common thing. There's not a lot of hope in the world from the people that aren't crazy. There's not a lot of hope.
Yeah.
I'm crazy and I have a lot of hope in most of it, but I'm crazy in a good way.
Yeah. It's a bit of a strong word for that, but I get you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm saying I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, crazy. Okay, I meant crazy in the sense that, like, most people would, like, the general normals would say, you know, of course, you know, no one who was doing something innovative was seeing anything other than math, you know. It'd be cool to do
it's not my baby.
Yeah, so Rabbi.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to do a podcast kind of a thing. I don't know if you were interested. Like, I don't know.
I mean, do you have a podcast?
I'm starting one.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. So one of them already started, but I'm kind of.
So what platform are you gonna do your podcast?
I was thinking about doing them all of them, like and maybe talking to you about how
Yeah,
If you-
that's the
if you
best
know
way to
a
do
lot
it.
of them.
Yeah, so I have a
I
podcast.
was trying to do a therapy thing. I was trying to provide therapy to some of these people that are in these bigger ones, and it was a little frustrating. I might do some content. I was just streaming on Kit and trying to get clips for TikTok because some of the knowledge that I come to repeating, like when I'm meeting different people, I think they will just blow up on TikTok really very quickly. I think there's some of the more valuable information in the world.
Sure.
And I don't think I know. It's like if I can just explain just this one part and see the beauty and the simplicity of like if you're free from attachment, that's attachment to your image, that's attachment to your things. If you're free from just attachment, free of attachment from your loved one, whatever. If you're in that place as well as free from anger, free from fear, and you are doing something in service to humans without the thought or consideration of personal gain, and you're led by the Spirit. And I believe that the most important thing for humans to have is self-love. And to get this self-love, it's service to others. I mean, of course, there's people that are just, I don't know, maybe they take drugs or other things to be in like a happy place. But I think a lot of society has been incredibly fucking like, just heartbroken and fucking miserable. I think like, and they don't have any hope. And I'm very, very excited to present the things that I have as solutions to so many problems. It's actually fucking crazy. Like it's crazy, and you said crazy is a strong word, but like what I fell upon is it seems so much bigger than me. Like it feels weird saying like this is something I came up with. But it's true that there's been a lot of things that like sacrifices I've made or like, not making a lot of money because I went around and learned a lot of different shit. So I had that. But at the same time, there's synchronicities of the universe that just feel like they just fell down on my head and I'm just a vessel of them. And it's not actually something that I should take ownership of or be like big-headed about, like, or even have my name on it. Feels like, I think this organization that I started, I feel very sure is certain to be one of the biggest or the largest in the world, and I want to remain poor. I keep finding things that are exactly what was written in the Bible, even though I've never read the Bible. People tell me this. They're like, I tell them what I believe in doing, and they're like, hey, that's what the Bible said, or like that was written in this. Which I believe all religions that have came before that have had a varying degree of truth, or maybe they're all written. Like that's what I don't know, but I don't think it's as useful to think about. What I think is useful to think about is what is the best part of each of these religions, and how have they been shown to benefit humans, and how they've been shown to cause some issues, and just and something that I believe really, really strongly in is some of these ancient practices, such as Vipassana meditation and Ashtanga yoga. Those two things combined with teaching people like using psychedelic therapy, using and teaching a sensible drug use, and giving people ways to use illegal drugs where they can, but still be held accountable in a way like if you were like, hey, I like to take fucking speed every now and then or whatever, like, and you could set an amount that you think is healthy. You keep your shit together. And you have a nurse that just like, you tell them like, no matter how spun out I get on the shit, like, I'm not going over this point, they hold you to it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and instead of just letting people out of jail, getting them addicted to Suboxone and methadone, But this is what they do in the jailhouse. They get them all addicted on the spots and let's go. The teeth rotten out. They barely feed them, start starving them. And they send them out with nothing, expecting them to fucking like get a job, find a job, first find a way home, walk somewhere, fucking like I just went through that and it was the most beautiful thing because I had more help and I didn't know, like I didn't really I had more help than a lot of these people had, but it was still very much on my own, very much like just being left in there, whatever. 14 days. Anyway, it was divine for me to go in there because it's finally time for us to be able to utilize psychedelics for treating humans. Robert Kennedy Jr. being in charge of human health. All these people are talking all these president or all these like elected things. You were watching all that stuff?
Yeah, I saw you were showing it yesterday too.
I was what?
You were watching. I was watching on your stream yesterday in Fish Tank. The idea of that Project Stargate.
The project what?
It was the AI project.
Shit. Oh, I didn't know you were in there.
Yeah, I was watching it on your stream.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that shit. So here's. Wait, you're always streaming, so this stuff's in here. I can't say this. I feel certain someone already has this idea, but I don't know. This is crazy. But it's a theory about that's lined up with something that I can. Anyway, I want to be like the secret weapon to Elon Musk and Trump, whatever this will fall.
Okay.
Because they're sensible people. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just yapping. I feel like.
What do you guys think about that whole thing?
What's that?
I think it was just this whole fucking salute thing. I don't know.
I have no idea what I think of it. I pulled up the video, but I didn't actually end up watching it.
Elon's fucking thing.
If I salute thing and winning over Elon, then I would not have a lot of hope. But of course, I think it's going to take a long time.
He was cool before he started getting into politics.
Look at this.
He was cool making cars and rockets and flamethrowers. You don't get into it. It's where all Trump's like top people are like top fucking trillionaires like that. Elon, Bezos, fucking Musk. I don't really follow anything much, but I'm just trying to keep that open eye. Watch that down fence. I'm not we're not there for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Well, I mean, the car, I hadn't really thought about, I had been designing the kind of ways that we might accelerate the process, but I hadn't exactly not really thought much about the idea of living forever. But after talking to Rabbi the other day, I really am kind of, it's shifted my perspective.
Good.
It's shifted me, like, actually thinking about it and considering it.
Good.
You know? And, yeah, well, I mean, I was going to be building the shit anyways and doing the shit anyways. Hey, what up, buddy? That's funny. How you doing? I'll turn my camera on.
One trick shot with you guys.
What up, Frosty?
Yeah. If you count that as such, because nowadays it's fucking, we don't have to give it alcohol. There we go.
Alcohol beans.
You're getting good.
Watch what my man G-Man can do. Watch what my man G-Man can do.
Oh my god, I gotta take a May I take a screenshot and get to show to my dad?
Yeah. Check this out. Check this out. Watch him take this hit.
Bro, you're a fat. Holy shit. Wait, I don't know how to. I'm just gonna, oh my god, dude, you're a badass. Okay. Oh my god, he's gonna love that. Dude, you're sick with it. Oh my god. Shit, yeah, I got you.
He takes upside down bong hits.
You do this every time?
Every time I've seen him do it.
I'm gonna be lazy and do it with my inversion table. Whoa, you're sick. No shit. Dude, you'd be really good at strong down. I mean, good at yoga is kind of fun doing some of those.
That was amazing, G-Man. That was amazing, G-Man.
What'd you say?
Just like energetic.
I couldn't hear you very well.
Anything. Yoga, gymnastics, any sports, anything. Not just like a indoor thing, I guess.
That was amazing.
Oh, look at this motherfucker. I'm not. I used to know it's trees. I used to climb when I was a kid. Yeah. Look at this fucking scary motherfucker, though. Look at this thing. Look at this guy, bro. Hell no. This is some type of like wasp.
Oh, holy shit.
It's called like itch human or something. Oh man, these got like some gnarly like fucking. They won't focus. He's got like some kind of sting there.
Yes, he is.
Throw him out the window.
Yeah, how'd you catch it? With tweezers.
They just threw it away, but they moved really slowly with the tweezers. I was like, what's going on? I've seen these guys. They're like I don't know how to say it right. ICH, new money. Some type of like parasitic wasp. What the fuck? It like for trees, for oak trees. Like burrows into fucking or lays its eggs in the trees, and the tree like will swell up like a big old knot, something like that, and use it as its nest or some shit. We got fucking parasite wasps out here impregnating trees. Just watch this.
I was using my one way recently, and it makes like a buzzing sound. And this guy walked about the size of my came inside my bathroom window and said and left. I think it was searching for other water. But that cleaning sound really attracts them, so they think it's another insect. Holy fuck. That is gigantic. It's like angry with yeah.
This one next to my thing, bro. They definitely like.
Get it.
He's got like a crazy jaw.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah, I can get this guy too.
Get it. Get your tweezers. Get that thing.
Hold on. The one was positioning. Way down. And then it goes down the other. If you were TV, it's one button. Hold it this way.
we get like pest control, or like community level pest control here, I guess. Because, yeah. So Rabbi, sometimes I get like a wasp or something coming to like the grills on my window, and they come for the rust. Because I make special rust in my house, like holy rust. It's like I don't know, maybe it's special rust, some sort of practice rust, but develops on the grills of my window.
Interesting.
And yeah, they come for that, and then they take it to their whatever wasp nest or whatever they have. You know, it's the type of grass that develops in oceans, and it's sort of like it's just like normal grass, except it has a little it's more. It conducts heat more, or it conducts cold more, something like that. So almost like holy grass.
G-Man, you are so talented.
There we go.
G-Man, you are so talented, my friend.
Yeah, I gotta see what my buddy thinks going here.
Until next time, brother.
G-Man, thank you so much. G-Man's the man. There he is.
Just trying to get my buddy to join.
Excellent. We'd love to speak with him.
He's cool. He's a super fucking geek with software stuff.
Excellent.
He's like one of the brightest ones I met with.
Is he the one who works for the quantum computing company?
No, that guy might be the guy. I don't know. I noticed so many like absolutely brilliant. Actually, there might be one person I know that's better. There's one that I know that's made better software, but he just knows so much about so many different pieces of software and how they work together. And I've never really seen him create, except his AI thing. Yeah. Are you interested in? Do you make any AI tools?
I don't necessarily make AI tools, but I use AI every day.
What do you use?
Usually ChatGPT, but I also use Google Gemini. Claude is interesting to me.
Yeah.
Copilot.
Do you have a GPU? You don't necessarily need one for what I wanted to show you. Oh, I just realized I'm far away from the mic.
You're good.
If you're interested in seeing some stuff, I can show you what I found this, and this is my favorite.
Show me whatever you'd like to show me, big dog.
Okay, so this is called Anything LLM. And so I can. Okay, so just a minute ago I was making this. I'll just keep going with that. It's just, so I'm wanting to learn JavaScript. I'm wanting to make some things. So I'm taking. This is a prompt that I got on chat. I just told ChatGPT that I needed a prompt for an LLM. Oops. So I set this up. This is using GROQ inference, which I would check out. It's the fastest. They made some sort of leap in technology with this, and it does things in half of a second, like big things in half of a second. Little things are in like a quarter of a second.
Okay.
And it's all free right now. I'm gonna go with 3.37 billion versatile, and I'm gonna put and I'm gonna change the words Python to JavaScript.
Right, guys, I want to do some more stuff this year. We are going a bit.
Excellent. Take care, Frosty.
Okay, bye.
Was that was the guy that was upside down?
No, that G-Man was upside down. Frosty's from India.
Oh, G-Man left with it. I hope I'm not boring people.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna. So you can add agents. Like I could run one locally on here with this. I've got different things. Actually, I'm gonna do it without first, and then I'm gonna add it and see how it. So I'm gonna tell it to teach me how to I need to put TypeScript. Let me see something. So I want to use what is this? Atari. Oh, I want to use Rust actually. Okay. This is supposed to be really cool. It's like Electron, but but here's something that I've done. Like, if you can think of something you want to fact check, I have it to set up. Like here, I thought of something. So I made a fact checking thing that I really like. So here's all these different things that I've looked up. You might find it interesting. The two different things that were the most that broke it was, or no, one of them was when I was asking about the Bible. Some of the stuff I will admit is not perfect, but for a lot of things, it's really good. Oh yeah, this one. When I was asking about TikTok bought by a U.S. company. My friend said it, and I was like, I knew that it wasn't right. I knew it wasn't true, but I was, instead of having to look online and find beautiful little sources, I type in TikTok bought by a U.S. company. I should have said dids, but it says after scraping the web, or maybe you can read it.
I cannot.
It's not entirely bought by. I don't have any way to zoom it in. It kind of sucks.
That's okay.
Anyway, basically said no. So that broke it when, and look at all this. Like, and this took 16 seconds, and it kind of broke, which is, and the other one that broke it was. Oh yeah, someone said there was such thing as a tetrabyte. And I was like, oh, I'm for sure.
It's Terra.
I know.
And then Peta.
You know, I bring something up in people. This is why I think I really want to be a great therapist. When people have something insecure or something going on, it gets brought up. Anyways, it doesn't matter. This my friend guessed that GRQ was owned by a Jewish person. Just, I guess he was being, I don't know, whatever. And I was like, I asked this, like, what, and his last name is Mintz, which is, it said, at least it said, are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it said, is Mintz, would you confirm that that's a Jewish last name?
It may be German.
Maybe because I could have let it on. Yeah, let's try it. What? Well, anyways, it's not as interesting as. Oh, there was something I was going to fact check. Oh. So I'm going to set it with a small one for web scraping. I'll just do this. Delete it. No. Oh, yes. Now this has Whisper built into it, so I couldn't speak to it, and I might do that. So. I'll switch microphones too. Do you run Linux at all?
Well, I guess technically all my Chromebooks do.
Oh, cool. I don't. I'm not doing any right now. But, no, I guess. I'm not knowing what. I think this Towery thing is pretty cross-platform, so if I do use this, then it will be very. So. Would you be interested in learning stuff together?
Always.
Do you have a PC that would be set up good for doing that?
No, I don't. I utilize all my PCs with robots.
Do you, if you're not comfortable saying it on stream, would you DM me what state you live in?
I live
And
in.
I might be able to see if I can get you something.
I'm based in California, but you don't have to do that. I would love to just watch alongside you.
Okay. Oh, I have a friend. Dang it. Let's say. Bring up was found how to code an application for blocking up right here. This is kind of cool. So let's count this complex of guides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is really cool right here. So because I'm building this tower teacher, I'm gonna just to make sure I get everything. I'm gonna go to the very first page, and I'm gonna put it in this data collector and the built-in sprinkler. I'm going to put this in the depths. I'm gonna put, I think the deepest is 5. Put number, maximum links. That's what it's maximum. Oh wow. I'm gonna put it all at the max. Wow, I put 1,000 in it. Do you draw or anything?
I have in the past.
I think I told you about this Zatoichi thing. I don't know why this came up in my head, but I just wanted to share it with you. This old Japanese movie, it's like the James Bond of Japan.
Right, I remember you saying that.
And there's like 25 of these movies, or more. My dad showed them to me when I was younger, and I just started watching them again. And I should tell you that. I named a lizard after this thing. Here. Dude, you'll start to understand after a while. Like I have interest in so many fucking things, and the visions of so many things to do. It's really silly, honestly. But one of the things is remaking this Zatoichi movies. He's remaking these Zatoichi movies, but make them like in anime in English. So redo the voice and the because it's all in Japanese. This is. This story's so good. Would you like to watch it together?
Sure.
Or you?
If you'd like. You said it's
all. Actually, it might be hard. Or it might be hard. I have it downloaded, but it might be hard for me to watch because I'm working.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I were. So, do you use SoulSeek?
I'm not familiar with that.
Or if you have like a file transfer application, I've had the first 2 downloaded, and I've just watched the first one. So if you watch the first one, then we would be caught up, and we could watch the second one together. If you like it, let's say, dude, they're so good. It's gonna be so fucking cool. Like I'm very much able to vision how things put together. Like I think in the past, like the ability I have is kind of like would be called an oracle, but it's not like it's it's just as much a magic thing as it isn't. It's like I don't know. I want to ask you something. Have you ever had a tarot reading?
No, I haven't. Generally, I stay away from that.
A lot of people do, and it's understandable as hell. But I was like, what the? I was like, this girl was the first girl I ever dated. She was doing it, and I was, even though some magic things came up that seemed very like I was witnessing magic. There was the thought that she did know what I've been going through because I've been talking about it. I rolled up to this girl in a video in a voice chat. It was in the Hive server actually. And all these people are being those normal people hating.
Sure.
And I was like, holy shit! Like, because I've been witnessing other types of magic, and I felt like a fool. Even though I was an Ashtanga, I was practicing busting my ass doing yoga for like 2 hours a morning for over a year or two. I didn't believe in the chakras. I didn't believe in all these things.
Okay.
Because it had gotten kind of bastardized by the Western side of things to me. It just, I've been Ashtanga is the most ancient yoga practice, and it's pure. It's not taught with these fucking. It's so old they can be traced back to it. And same with the Mysore. It's like this. I mean, same with the Vipassana. This is how the Buddha was enlightened. And I'm not a Buddhist. I don't stick with any one thing. Like I eat meat. They don't. Well, my point is. This is just a background, by the way. What is my point? What was it?
You were talking about tarot.
Oh yeah. So I believe that just like acting in as like interactions, like if you have good friendships, you don't need a therapist. If you have people that give a fuck about you, around you, and are going to talk to you about things, like your introspection is likely going to be your best problem solver for whatever you have going inside. And also building AI tools for this purpose, for giving people advice when they are needing something, so where they can feel completely not judged. But we take data through practice through. Like I have a lot of ideas on how I'll be bringing shit up and like look, and I want to invite other therapists to bring their input into one website where we just take all this data, but not just that, but like what works for different people with schizophrenia, for different people with these tremors. Like anytime I hear someone has an ailment, I write it down and I take as many notes as possible. And if I don't find, I'm like a holistic doctor in that way, or I'm inspiring. And it's amazing the amount of like things I already have solutions for, but where we're about to go is being able to solve like fucking everything. It's like you were saying, like when you were talking about like the futurism stuff, like I don't just have like a belief, like it's not just a belief in my eyes. It's like I see how we're gonna fucking do it. You know, it's not like, oh, in this many years I think they're gonna do it. It's like, no, right now we're fucking doing it.
Excellent.
Like, cause I have a whole plan. I know I don't know everything, but I know enough to know that we fucking got it.
Cool.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Is this the Zona Ricci thing? I don't know. I really need to fucking do writing too.
Writing's always a good activity.
I'm applying to be product designer of GROK. Yeah, so.
Very cool.
Let's actually want to do this one.
H2.
What's up? Writing to Elon Musk, but writing to apply for a job with Grok as a product.
How'd you get your background like that?
Isn't
Isn't this cool?
that baller?
I did this on accident. Like I stumbled across the crazy. Look at that. I did this on accident.
What do you use?
It's just my GPU. Yeah, and it's just a. Yeah. I'll be humble. Here, I'll show you how non-violent I am. Sure. It's fucking a mess, but. And this is something my dad made me. This is like just this fucking. It's a balance board that's sitting on top of this thing. Yeah. I did not mean to do it in this way, but it's funny because everybody calls me Jesus. Like when I was in jail, literally everybody was like these guys were going like this to me, and I didn't say anything. I hadn't really been talking. I'm just in a smiling motherfucker they had seen in maybe their lives, you know. But I mean, while I'm in jail, and I like was going around trying to do this. I go around and I'm trying to give therapy, and I didn't even really think about like me being up in the clouds, like being a Jesus thing. It just like I like the Tesseract because I had a vision of a Tesseract, which is due to DMT being released from the Pineal gland. And it was believed by the ancients that this was how this is how we talk to the spirit realm. And all I knew was I had DMT-like hallucinations at the time. I was too fascinated with the idea that I don't know if the idea caused the DMT or if there was something else going on. I didn't really think about it at the time. I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. But I was so excited about the marriage of these technologies that I believe is going to allow an organization to be, or I say the organization, because I don't like saying, I shouldn't say I with it, could be the most powerful thing on the planet. And not just powerful, but like useful. And be the most likely to be something that furthers humanity and saves the most people from their misery. Anyways, enough about my shit. Have you guys heard of stem cell stuff? Like using stem cells?
Absolutely. I talk about it in that podcast.
Oh shit. I should put it on.
I'm gonna watch your podcast again right now.
Baller.
Or maybe I could do a recording. Could I do a recording and we could just read? Do you feel like talking right now? Are you tired?
I mean, I'm not an expert in it, but I just talk about stem
So you're
cell.
not interested in it?
No, I mean,
If would you mind if I started recording and that's well, maybe I should listen to the podcast first.
why don't you do that? Listen to the podcast and then ask any questions you want, and you can record as much as you want.
love it. I love it. What else about you, Mike? I feel like there's something that would be great to find out about you. I feel like you have a little secret. What's the biggest crime you ever committed? Maybe got away with it.
Tax fraud.
Smoked weed when I was 18. I'm very close.
You're a very good
conservative
person,
family.
huh?
Yeah.
You really have.
I mean, I've sucked a couple dicks. Does that count?
Is that true?
That's very true.
Just for fun?
Yeah, essentially. I mean,
Okay.
Wow. Round of applause. Fucking dick.
How long ago was that?
I was 18, 19.
18, 19. How old are you now?
33.
33. Hell yeah, still gay. Doesn't matter exactly how long it's been.
Did
Still
you
gay.
not like the taste, or like what happened?
Mental health problems. I was really fucking depressed, and it felt pretty fucking.
You said the dick tastes like metal.
Dick metal. Tastes like metal?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard half of that. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Hear what I want to hear.
definitely like dick.
Oh, okay.
So you said that the reason why you sucked 2 dicks was because you were depressed?
Yeah. Don't you ever do that?
Have a cigarette, nigga.
Yeah, I think that's one of the last things people would try if the
Smoke a cigarette, not a dick.
Yeah.
Both.
Every time I'm depressed, I just eat pussy, so I get it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's how about Prozac before bro sack? You know what I mean? There's other ways to treat depression. Ooh, the band likes that one.
That's crazy, man. Y'all niggas out here just sucking all the dick.
I don't know what's that. This is a very, very gay episode of Phil Tony.
It's a Texas thing.
Man, that's
fuck out of here.
Hey,
turn up, bro.
Absolutely.
Talking about how excited he is that he'll never have to see any gay shit.
Don't miss me. Don't miss me.
Nah.
I love it. So if you were to get very depressed, if something were to happen, right? Like let's say your buddy comes back and with your car and $1,500 and steals all the GameStop money that you made, you're super depressed, right? Do you think there's a chance that you could ever try to relieve your depression with sucking more dicks?
Yeah.
Tony, is this an offer?
Nope. But it's a good question if you answer it honestly without trying to be funny.
No. The answer's definitely not. No.
Really? Why do you think that is?
Because I focus very much on improving my mental health. I meditate every day. I do a bunch of stuff. I take it very seriously.
That's great.
So when you be smoking them dicks, do you spit the sperm in the ashtray?
In the ashtray?
Oh my God, Mike, this was awesome.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know why you go off and on so much, but I think you should. Stick with this. You should do it a lot. It seems like something that is a good outlet for you, and that you enjoy, and that it's a healthy break from being a stiff credit union bank teller.
Fully agreed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony.
You sure you haven't done anything naughty? Did you ever do anything sort of bad that you sort of felt like you got away with, and then you can't believe you got away with it? And maybe not a crime, but maybe at work, maybe this,
When you were a kid, did you smell the toilet seat after your mom took a shit?
There you go. You just thought of something. Ignore Red Band.
Okay. Well, I didn't do anything illegal, but I got involved in this big legal case that was national news.
Okay, what was that?
I denied a black man cashing a check.
Fuck yes. This is exactly. I knew there was fucking something. God damn it! I knew there was something. It turns out I had to ask 7 times to find out about the time he was on the quote national news. Everybody. So here we go.
Hell no, you ain't sucking my dick.
Come on, man, I'm depressed right now.
No, you can't suck.
You know, being white, I can't give it to him.
No, stop trying to be funny. Again, please, for the love of fucking God, stop trying to be funny, people.
Okay, but
answer the question honestly. Exactly what happened.
So basically, this bank area that I was working at, there was a shitload of counterfeit checks. Like literally every week, we would be calling the police. And so basically, they. By the way, I was told never to talk about this. So
this is awesome. I know, Mike. That's what I said. Feels like something you got away with, but maybe you could talk about it. You're killing it right now.
Awesome.
Fuck Wells Fargo.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we had a shitload of checks come through. And so I'd never dealt with that before, and they were like, "Oh, this is what you do." So I did everything I was told. I looked at the check. I checked all the stuff out. It looked nothing like anything we'd cashed before. So I was like, "All right, hey," started getting nervous. Called my boss up, said, check it. And long story short, call the police. But the guy leaves just yelling, and I gave him the check. I said, just go away. We can't cash it. Sorry. And he ended up, the cop came out. He was like, "Is this the guy? Cool." Arrested him, pushed him up against, whatever, made him super embarrassed. Then apparently 2 days later, the girlfriend went to the news, the local channel news or whatever, and we start getting phone calls from out-of-state people asking us all sorts of insane race-based questions and stuff like that. But yeah, fuck. But
so bad.
Come on.
Yeah. This just in: white guy turns down black guy for cashing check. I mean, this isn't really national news. This happens every day, right?
No, I mean,
Jamar, do they ever look at you funny when you go in there?
No, not really.
Really?
Wait, when I go in to the bank?
When you go to cash your check?
Nah, man, I don't.
Got
Man.
his Jewish sweatshirt
Yeah, I be
on.
wearing this Jewish shit. Well, I mean, only time they look at me for, that's too easy. Just, yeah. Oh, and only when I wear a mask. Oh, Banksy. Anyway, your nipples showing.
Yeah, they are. They're very hard right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mike Dragon, everybody. There he goes. On to the next one we go. We're having fun here. This is a fun one. I'm excited. Oh, yeah, we do. That's coming up in just a little bit. And don't forget, so is the reappearance, a brand new, never-before-seen minute from Andrew Breen with eyebrows coming up right around the corner. For those of you thinking about leaving, I implore you. How about one more hand for this band? John D's over there, cold-blooded assassin, literally my favorite local musician. My first show that I saw when I moved here to Austin, Texas, Gary Clark Jr.
Lucky.
And if you haven't seen Gary and John D's play together, you are missing out on something that I don't know. It's going to sound outrageous, but I would compare it to like Roger Waters, David Gilmour, Kanye, Jay-Z, Watch the Throne.
Who are those people?
Two people that work together perfectly.
I recommend the Spin Doctors.
There you go. He's from a different time, everybody. Put your hands together for David Flores. David Flores is next. That's funny because Roger Waters and David Gilmour played together for decades before the Spin Doctors. The new running joke, me saying that your references are out of date.
Everything's older.
Here comes David Flores, a steady pace to the stage. Oh, this guy's cool as shit. Put your hands together for David Flores, everybody.
What's up, everybody? I had this appointment with this a gastroenterologist, and I was there because I was worried about this hemorrhoid, and it ended up not being anything. Louder.
Talk about that hemorrhoid louder.
Yeah, I went to the gastroenterologist, and I was worried about this hemorrhoid. It ended up being nothing, but I couldn't get this lady to look at my butthole, man. And I was like, "Isn't that what you do? Aren't you the butthole doctor?" And she was like, "Nah, I gotta knock you out, and then I gotta put a camera up your butt." And I was like, "Why do you gotta do all that shit? Like, I just want you to look at it. I want to make sure it's not cancer." And she was like, "No, that's, you gotta pay me all this money. I gotta knock you out." And I was like, "I'm scared I'm gonna say all this shit when I'm knocked out." So yeah, I was like, I could do that myself. I put a camera up there and send you the footage, like an MP4 or whatever. Edit that shit with it.
Jesus. Okay, David. My goodness gracious. Absolutely. Fist bump from Jamar. Welcome, David. This is what happens when you let Red Band ghostwrite your set before you get up there.
Dude, yo, Red put the stutters in there and everything.
Red Band, for those of you that have been longtime fans of the show, you'll be pleased to know that I'm letting you in on behind the scenes here. Red Band leaned into me halfway through that set, and he goes, "Damn it, I already used my fart noise for this episode." There's another one there from Red Band.
Yeah, I just started
a big fucking dismount where you show the hemorrhoid or something like that. Welcome to the show, David. This is your first time doing stand-up?
First time, yeah.
Hell yeah. Make some noise for David Flores. All you people out there, you like to judge. You like to think, I could do better than that. I could do this. I know I can. And then all of a sudden, there you are, not giving a man credit for having the balls to come up here. You have the balls to come up here.
I've
And
been
you have
trying to do this since 2019, since before COVID. I met you at the San Antonio one.
Okay. Everyone in San Antonio looks exactly like you, so
Yeah.
I don't remember that exactly. A lot of David Flores is down there in San Antonio.
No, I'm from here.
No, okay, yeah. Welcome, David.
He should do this set with his eyebrows shaved.
Oh, interesting point. Weinshank, what do you think about this guy?
I think if you're gonna come up here and talk about hemorrhoids, at least fake confident. You know what I mean? Because talking about a hemorrhoid is already vulnerable as fuck. So if you're nervous, it's like, should we be nervous that you're talking about your butthole? But if you come out and you're talking about your butthole confidently, then we can all get behind
It's
that.
really true. It's a really, really smart point that she just made. Is you're talking about a vulnerable thing and you're talking about it, sort of scared. But of course, that
I
makes
just forgot
sense.
what I was gonna say.
Hell yeah.
And also, have you ever actually put a camera in a woman asshole? Must see TV. Must see TV.
Yeah, it's great.
There you go.
So,
Let's see TV.
So, David, let's talk about it. You just started your career in stand-up comedy, whether you want it or not. How old are you?
32.
32 years old. What have you been doing up until this point?
Uh,
You work at a discount tire?
no, I'm barely graduating school.
Barely graduated school, so you're a dog groomer.
No.
No?
Yeah.
No?
Just been
What do you
I did a lot of bail bonds work early when I was
Okay.
younger. I've been going to school on and off, I guess.
Okay. School on and off, you guess. What have you been studying?
I'm in film school. I'm about to graduate this March.
Oh,
Fuck
sweet.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's
I like
what's
your
up.
style. You ever been in prison?
No.
Nope. You just have prison energies all the time. You just naturally have that.
I'm from the border. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, you got Michael
Oh, shit.
Gonzalez on drums.
Oh,
You're
shit.
excited. That's what. If you say you're from the border, that's the only way to get his vote.
Oh shit.
Look at that. How close to the border are we talking?
Laredo, Texas.
Hey, what's that thing called where the guy gets excited? What's that called? Grito. Do you have a good grito? Come on, let it rip for us. You were quiet during your. How many of you want to hear this guy's grito? Grito. The crowd goes wild. Look at that. White people love that sound. We love the sound of a Mexican guy sort of crying.
Do you have a Mexican whistle? Do you have a good Mexican whistle?
No, I can't.
No, no one's ever had a good Mexican whistle on this show. One day, maybe. Maybe episode 500. That'll be the one.
George Perez will run in.
I love it. So, David, you're school off and on. You're close to becoming a film major. You could be the next Robert Rodriguez right here in front of us. What do you like to do for fun? What are some things that a guy like David Flores does to let off some steam?
I don't know.
Paintball.
I make
Cocaine.
It's a good guess.
I play.
dog grooming.
Damn, I don't know, man. I work a lot. I don't really do stuff.
Well, what exactly are you doing for work?
I do a lot of like graphic design and like video production for like I do like little commercials or like music videos.
Wow, you do not seem like a graphic design video production guy. That's so interesting.
You know, my
Those laptops go somewhere that are stolen from cars.
My degree's in digital film and
Okay,
video.
Redman. Maybe let that microphone get some rest for a while. Let's hear some of those wacky sound effects that you're so good at. There you go. Let's just okay. There you go. Yeah, random ambulance, everybody. There you go. Okay, very good. I love it. You have a girlfriend, David?
No, man.
Really?
I have another joke about that.
Yeah. What's do that joke? Let's hear it.
It's hard as shit out here in Austin for a short dude, or I'm 5'6", but yeah, I've been dating some nasty ass girls, man, since this whole pandemic started. But these Austin streets are mean, man. Like if you're not like 6 foot tall or something, you're not like slanging a huge dick, like. Girls don't give a fuck about you, man. But if you gave me a chance, then I'd show you, that, I've only had 4 girlfriends in my life, and for a reason, because, like, they didn't want to leave. But if I'd rather have it the opposite way, if I was, like, a little bit taller, but with, like, a shorter dick, then I'd at least, like, get more girls.
You wrote that?
And then they would leave.
Right, was that the joke?
They wouldn't like me, so.
I ain't bagging. I'm like, oh, you wrote that.
That is so funny. I don't think you know why or where or what was funny about that, but that was funny.
Yeah.
I think the parts that you don't think were funny, and the parts you think were supposed to be funny weren't funny.
I think I didn't say it the way.
No, it was all, how naturally you admitted to only dating nasty girls was one of the highlights of the night for me.
What does that mean, nasty girls? Like dandruff? Or are they slutty? Are they saying dirty shit? Oily hair, greasy face, smells bad, or like just a
I feel
slut?
like Cheech from Dusk Till Dawn, where he's like nasty pussy, sweaty pussy, hairy pussy. It's like.
You end up with that high. Where are you meeting these girls, David?
No, just like
nasty pussy, sweaty pussy, hairy pussy. That's all I heard.
I don't.
That's all he said.
That might not be sweat. You might be attracting them. You know that. That might be coming from the innards.
The innards.
I don't know.
That's so sexy when you call it the innards.
Sounds hunty.
Oh, so where are you meeting these girls, David?
I got blocked on Tinder, so I don't know.
You got blocked by the whole app?
You mean
Yeah,
banned?
I don't know.
You got banned?
Hey, some girls just go in there to talk shit and like start fights with you. Like some girls, like,
what do you mean?
You're at least 40.
You just naturally have girls that just start arguments with you on Tinder?
At least 2. And then,
Yeah.
And what did they say? What did these 2 women say to you? I have to know how you got banned off
You're not
Tinder.
just hairy.
well, I don't know. I don't know why they banned me, but I ended up.
No, I'll tell you why if you tell me what happened on Tinder. I'll tell you why you got banned. I promise. If you tell me the truth
Let's read your
about what they-
messages.
Do you still have the app? Do you have the messages?
No, I don't have the app. I'm even paying for the shit still.
You're still paying for it?
Oh, he got the gold. You got the gold. Oh yeah, they go on the gold.
You paid for the highest membership, and women are just like, you ain't 6 foot, you ain't shit.
So okay. So remember when you killed Trayvon Martin? Take me back to that day.
Here's Jamar's Let's Improvise with a audience member routine.
You leave my UCB experience alone.
Oh my goodness.
Did you get that chain from a claw machine?
That's a good question. It is a claw machine-esque chain?
No, man, I'm just. I usually wear it inside, but like, I'm just trying to fit in.
That thing is
I
thin
respect
as
your
shit.
I got it at a pawn shop actually.
But yeah, that's even more dangerous than a claw machine. We'd love to hear it. You should
That's
open
actually-
with that, dude.
It's actually the best place to get gold and shit because they charge the less.
So
Alright.
David, you got banned off Tinder. So like, when's the last time you had sex?
Oh, like no, I'm saying like I date girls. I just don't like them, dude. And
He fucks, he just doesn't like them.
You just don't like the girls that you're fucking.
since this
Hairy
pandemic
pussy.
started,
What
Yeah,
happened to the what do you think changed during the pandemic?
I don't know. Girls don't want to like leave their house and shit. And it's crazy.
Why don't you go to their house?
No, they don't want to meet people.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So like
I've been noticing the trend since like 2020 and this year. Like all the girls that I was dating, like started rejecting me and started saying like, "Nah, I don't want to be with you no more." It's like, what am I doing wrong? Like,
Maybe get Bumble.
I have Bumble.
What other?
I think I'm
apps?
getting shadow banned on Bumble. I'm just getting fat chicks.
Yeah.
Are you also not allowed?
That's
I
hilarious.
swear to God, David, you're so funny and you don't know when you're funny and when you're not. It's crazy.
Are you also not allowed 16 feet from a school?
The next set you write, you should try to write shit that you are positive is not funny. And then you should just do it, guns a-blazing. Because everything you say naturally is unbelievably hilarious. Shadow banned on Bumble? What else are you on? What other dating apps are you on?
I got Hinge. They say that shit's meant to be deleted, but it's like I've had this shit forever. I haven't met anybody yet, so I don't know. I'm trying to delete it.
Hey, you ever tried Grindr? Yo, man, niggas is getting up the asshole in there, so I heard.
In your bedroom, do you have any posters on your wall?
Good question.
Do you have any
Well, I
pictures?
have a Kill Tony poster from San
Oh,
Antonio.
sweet. Well, in that case, you should be getting all the pussy in the world.
Well, not now because a pipe busted in my shit, so I'm staying at the Fairmont.
Oh,
So,
no, a pipe
yeah.
busted in your
It
apartment?
ruined everything.
Oh no.
Oh, God damn
Hey,
it.
if you were cellmates with Ricky Martin, would you fuck?
How could you not?
Really great question
great.
from the panel here.
I'm just trying to take them away from what they know.
So your whole apartment?
One room, but all my artwork and stuff that I had on the wall that I gave a fuck about was all like.
That's a shame that the pipes at
fucked
these
up.
internment camps are not
He's living La Vida
okie
Loco.
dokie. Yeah, I guess everybody thought that I meant that he really lives in a camp. Okay. We have Joe Rogan on the line. Is there any question that you would like to ask Joe Rogan about your set? Would you like to ask him how it went?
Yeah.
Okay. Joe, what did you think about David Flores's set here tonight?
You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're amazing.
Wow, look at that. Joe Rogan likes you. How does that make you feel?
Great.
Oh my God.
That's good, man.
I was bummed out when y'all couldn't come to the Moon Tower Comedy Fest because that whole shit happened.
Okay, stop.
You were sad?
Well, it fucked up everything, man. Like I wanted to, get, a chance to get on. I didn't even think I'd get called to this. I thought this.
But
shit
you're
was
on
all,
stage
real.
right now.
You did it, man.
Yeah,
How far away? How
Hey,
far
you was
away do you
decent.
live from here?
I live here in Austin, but I drove like 4 hours here. Like,
Oh,
I was
well,
staying with family.
if you live here in Austin, why'd you drive 4 hours?
In a circle.
Yeah, I was like, I'm really nervous. Driving helps me. I'm just gonna take the 35 up and down a few times.
No, I was staying down in Laredo with my family while they fixed my place. But
Okay.
tonight I'm at the Fairmont.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
They're paying for my shit.
Hey man, if you do video production and stuff like that, send me an email. Maybe I can help you out. A little.
Yeah, I even DM'd your.
Yeah, I don't check it.
Uh-oh.
I DM'd your girlfriend about that job, the Hispanic.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, she's right over there. Go talk to her.
There she is, right over there.
She's
That's
the
Red
best.
Band's girlfriend.
Okay.
There she is. Have a big hand for Janice, everybody. You might recognize her as the young lady switching out mics a few weeks ago that we made fun of relentlessly, and she took it like a champ. One more time for David Flores, everybody. There she goes. There he goes. David Flores. All right. Let's put a ribbon on this thing, shall we? This young man, maybe you recognize him from the show Kill Tony, where you saw him tonight without eyebrows. Now, for the first time in his young comedy career, remember, the set did not go that great earlier. My theory is that he's going to kill with a whole new minute. This is the first time in the show's history, in 495 perhaps episodes, the first time in which someone has done 2 new minutes in one episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Make some noise for your next comedian, Andrew Green, everybody. I wish I was a little bit This is so stupid. Stop. Put the mic back in the mic stand.
Wait.
Put the mic back in the mic
Where's
stand.
the
I'm gonna
eyebrows?
give somebody a fucking Sharpie mark.
Let me do it.
We're gonna do this right.
Can I do it?
Yeah,
Janice,
Sarah,
come back
go-
up here. What
Sarah,
are you
go do it. She's got it. Sarah's got it. You go off stage. Trust me. Go. Go. There you go. Thank you. How about a hand for Sarah Weinshank?
Yeah, man.
Being a team player.
That's crazy.
Perhaps the worst eyebrow application I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was that bullshit.
Let's pull.
Yeah.
This got to be thick. Let's pull a name out of the bucket. Ooh, this looks like a fun name. Make some noise for Tony Eden, everybody.
Tony Eden.
Wait, stop. You're right, Red Band. We're not going to do Tony Eden. I'm sorry, Tony. It's time to get a lady on stage. We haven't had a female comedian on all night tonight. And since we're equal opportunity employers, we're going to get a young lady up here. I'm sorry to Tony. Sign up again. Sorry to Chris. Nope, Andrew, do not come on the stage. Get the fuck off the stage. No one called you up here. Sarah, you come back. We're going to get a young lady up here. Who better than one of the first regulars ever, Sarah Weinshank, a regular on the show in 2013, to be here to help give
Fuck yeah,
a lady
unibrow.
advice. Okay, here's a name. Make some noise for Nasia Manuno, everybody. Nasia Manuno. Here she comes.
Come on, Nasia.
One more time for Nasia, everybody.
About time. God, I've been here every fucking Monday. I never get called. Guys, I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit turned on, a little bit sweaty. I feel like a priest around a 5-year-old boy. That's how I feel like. You know, people always tell me that decent-looking girls can't be funny unless they have suffered a certain amount of trauma. That's what I want to say, trauma. So I called my uncle and asked him, hey, why didn't you lesson me a little bit more? I want to know. Some of you guys don't get my accent. I'm from Portugal. I'm actually new to Texas, and I always get, thank you, one person. I always get surprised with how many homeless people you guys have here. You know, just on the way to this show tonight, a homeless guy called me a bitch. I was like, Dad? Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you.
Okay, 55 seconds from Nasia Manuno. Am I saying that correctly? Manuno?
Mahid, yeah.
What is it?
Mahid.
What?
Like Ray-Ro, I guess, in American, yeah.
Mayreiro.
Yeah, I guess.
Nasia Mayreiro, everybody. I love it.
Ray-Ro.
Awesome, welcome. So good to finally have someone on the stage that has good faith. You've been on here before. I believe you were on episode, 1 of Kill Tony Austin,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
That's
all right.
right.
There's a big fan over there of yours. Trill? No, you're married. You have a wealthy...
Sorry.
So how's comedy going, Nasia?
It's pretty good. I'm
How
doing
long-
Vulcan tomorrow.
Okay,
Really happy about that.
there you go. Doing Vulcan tomorrow. There you go. And what else about you? What did we not find out last time you were on the show that people might
Oh
find
shit, I got a
interesting?
good one for you.
Okay,
So I used to wrestle,
okay.
like pro wrestling. That's how I learned English as well.
Wow, how did you fall into that?
I liked this boy that was there, so I
Oh,
was like, what can I do? I'm gonna
wow.
wrestle with him.
What does that boy do now?
I don't know. He's unemployed. I don't know. Dog groomer. Isn't that what all wrestlers end up doing?
No,
No, not the famous ones.
No, I mean, they get jobs.
Drugs?
They do something. Nasia, you're from Portugal.
Yes.
What's Portugal famous for?
We kiss everybody.
The man. You what?
We kiss everybody.
You kiss everybody.
Yeah, when we say hello. We kiss your grandma, we kiss your dog, we kiss your kids.
On the lips?
No, on the face.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That's what you're famous for? That country is famous for that?
Okay, we are famous for Cristiano Ronaldo as well.
Who's that?
Everybody knows that guy.
All right. Okay, well, what do you do for work, Nasia?
I do some commercial work, so like some modeling and stuff.
Okay. Where can we find some of your work? Where do you do modeling?
I got well, none of that. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you knew what that was.
I
I did some commercial stuff for Amazon for Home Goods.
I love Home Goods. That's where I buy all my candles, Queen.
Okay.
But yeah, Home Goods.
Oh yeah, I saw that commercial.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
I feel like you were very comfortable on stage. Probably the most comfortable person I've seen on stage all
Thank you.
night, which is great. Especially as a woman, we love to see it, Queen. Yes.
Thank you.
How long have you been married for, Nasia?
Why do you always ask me about my relationship?
You mean the two times you've been on the show? So the one other time and this time, and you're saying the word always?
Yeah.
You mean for the second time ever? How long have you been married?
I've been with my husband for 7 years, and I've been married for 2.
Okay. You guys still having sex?
Do you want to come and watch or something? I don't know, Tony.
Can I?
Actually, not really. No, I really don't. That would sound
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? No?
It depends on what the real answer is. This is a weird episode tonight. People just don't know what to do with these questions.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that question.
Everyone trying to respond with a joke. Anything for like
I'll
three
be
people's laughter.
very serious right
Yes,
now.
be very serious. It always works out best because we're professional comedians
There you go.
and we can deal with it.
There you go.
Go ahead.
So your question was if I
Okay.
do I look sad, Tony? Maybe I do.
No, I just get the feeling your husband isn't fucking you.
Yeah. Oh, that might be true. I don't know.
Okay, well then that definitely means that it is true because no one would say that it might be true if it wasn't true. You agree with that, right, Nasia?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Nothing. Forget it. Jamar.
I was gonna ask her, hey, what do you think about Bobby Smurder's freedom?
Right.
You know, he's been out doing good. How do you feel about the release of Bobby Smurder? You saw him turn down a drink in the club. He looks like he's off to a good start.
I saw that. What do you think about that?
I don't know who he is.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so you just got here. You just got here.
That should be the question that's on like the American exam to like become an American about Bobby Shmurda's recent actions.
Wow. So the popsicle stick ride on the way here, was that lit? Like how did you get here to America? Did you do it the whole Elegant Gonzalez shit, like the popsicle stick?
Yeah.
Ride shit? And I'm being fucking serious because I don't know.
By airplane.
Yeah, how'd you get here? Did you get here on a real airplane or did you really come here on a boat?
On a real airplane.
Oh, on a real that shit weak. I want to hear about you ice fishing through the motherfucking Alaskans.
What's something tough about you, Nasia? You seem like you might have some tough qualities. Are you ever?
Well, I can do more push-ups than Lucas can.
You can't do more push-ups.
What are you trying to do?
You can't do more. You can't do more push-up pops than that nigga though.
Do you think you can do more push-ups than Jamar?
Yeah.
Oh shit! How many can you do?
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna do a push-up competition right here, right now. Here we go. This is it. This is the first ever push-up competition between two people that are gonna inevitably fuck by the end of the night. Here they are, Jamar Neighbors versus.
Who's going first?
No, you guys are gonna do same time, same speed. So we're gonna count them out. You guys get in your position. Oh shit! Nasia has to take her mask and her phone out. The extra 2 ounces might affect who can do. Oh wow! Look at this. Jamar. No. This way, Jamar, this way. That's called rape. We're doing a push-up competition, not a rape. Not a rape. Jamar, I've known Jamar for 14 years. I know how that ends. Hell yeah. You guys got to do it the same speed, though. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Uh-oh, there it is. Oh, Jamar doing the stanky leg with his... Oh, shit. Nasia's raping Jamar. I predicted this one. Beautiful.
Fuck.
I got high heels, so I win anyway.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
She won. Let the woman have it.
That's how numbers work.
Nasia, fun stuff. Thank you for everything. I think this went even better than it did last time, right? Getting better. Good luck on your show
Good job,
tomorrow
bro.
at Vulcan. We'll see you soon. There she goes, Nasia.
Good job, baby. Keep rocking out.
As I would say it as a super white American. Real quick with a brand new minute. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies. Zach, come on, real quick. Real quick wipe, Zach. Real quick. There you go. There's a super quick switch out. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, with a brand new minute with his new eyebrows, it's Andrew Breen.
Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you again. Just now we're talking about future kids and all that. And through quarantine, yeah, can you believe it? Through quarantine, watching scary movies, which gave me my new biggest fear, which is having a haunted kid. Just having it's like the scariest thing to be like walking down, like just I have like a 4-year-old walking down the hall and hearing him talking to someone in his room. And I'm like, I'm like, who are you talking to? And he's like, I'm just talking to Jane. It's like, first of all, if that happens, I'm out. I'm not being a hero. I'm not being a hero. Okay, I know what happens. I try to talk some sense into my kid and Jane throws me off a roof. I'm not doing that. I feel like that's the one time it's understandable to be a deadbeat dad. You know, like if I got dragged into Dr. Phil, I wouldn't be totally the bad guy. Like Dr. Phil would be like, you walked out on your family. How could you? And I'd be like, I was talking to ghosts for a while. Dr. Phil would be like, okay, well, no one told me that. I'd have like half the crowd. They'd be like, okay, he's a bad guy, but he's talking to ghosts.
There it is. Andrew Breen came out to huge laughter.
Yes.
How do you feel with your new eyebrows?
I think I feel a little bit hotter.
Hell yeah. You guys think he looks better? You guys think you should always do comedy with Sharpie on eyebrows?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We figured it out. There goes Andrew Breen, everybody. First comedian to ever do 2 new minutes on an episode of Kill Tony. That's what it takes. A lot of people are going to come on with shaved eyebrows now, hoping to get pulled up twice.
Jesus.
All right, there you go. We're flying through. You guys ready to put a big ribbon on this episode of Kill Tony here? You guys want another special treat? All right, well, here to close out tonight's episode, a regular on this show, an absolute unbelievable monster. I'm not exaggerating or kidding when I tell you that this weekend in Miami, I honestly think this guy came in and fucking literally stole the shows. Like, he had the largest laughs. The roars were coming through brick fucking walls when he put his set together. You know, we get to see new minutes from these regulars all the time, but to watch them put it together is really something else. And it turns out this guy is an absolute fucking rolling god. Second City in Chicago had him for over 2 decades, where he rose to the highest ranking type of member of improvisational guruism ever. Diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, he then decided to chase his dream of becoming a stand-up comedian, which he's doing a great job at. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here for you right now, the great and powerful Michael Lehrer, everyone. Come on, make some fucking noise for Michael.
I've been traveling a lot and posting on social media. Everyone's like, oh, you look great, healthy and handsome. Like you're having fun. That's a tan and a fade haircut. I'm an incurable brain disease, you fucking retards. My old boss is like, oh, my wife thinks you're handsome. No shit. All wives think I'm handsome. You don't stop being handsome from one wife to the next. I'm coming out with a new clothing line for disabled motherfuckers, for aggro as motherfucker. It's called Shoots No Ladders. It's all about no half-stepping. No stepping at all.
Michael Lair with a brand new minute. Very, 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 very good. Michael, welcome back home.
Thank you.
So much fucking fun in Miami.
So much fun.
You absolutely fucking destroyed.
Yeah. It was the best trip of my life.
Wow.
The hardest part is waiting backstage for 3 hours while David Lucas FaceTimes with 9 of his kids.
Damn. Wow. Damn, just straight honest, dude. Nothing funnier than the truth. My goodness. Michael, well, how does it feel to be back home in Austin, Texas? Your new home. Michael moved here a couple months ago from Los Angeles, California.
And I'm looking to fuck.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Pussy. Strange pussy.
Okay.
Oh, me and John Dees are best friends now.
Oh, you and the keyboard player.
Yeah. He told me last week after I was super savage after a lot of cocaine.
Oh.
He goes, someone needs to bring him to his room.
Okay. That's a little inside the actor's studio for you right there. That was a share that necessarily didn't need to happen. I don't think you need to really do jokes about it. Yeah.
Yo, Jamar.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
What's up? We're both improv masters from different schools, and Tony was talking about how, all these motherfuckers can't keep up with you. But why don't you yes and me and we'll see if we can get down.
Yeah. Let's see what it's like when you ask a professional improviser one of your little wackadoodle topical questions.
Okay, but can you ask him shit and then I'm gonna surprise him like I do?
Yeah, sure,
Right,
absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Michael, let me ask you this: you were in Miami all weekend. What did you think of the the audiences there compared to Austin, Texas?
They have a lot of big butts and I want to eat out.
Okay. You like to eat girls' butts.
Oh yeah, more than the pussy even.
Okay. Wow. Why do you prefer the butt to the pussy?
Well, pussy is old school, and then after a while you work your way into the butt, and it's like, a new part of the lady to fall in love with.
It's the best.
Hey man, when you sold Bobby Smurda his glow in the dark chain, what was the conversation that y'all had between each other?
Right, I'm like, Bobby, why you ain't, where did you find the toxic waste to dip your chain in?
This dude is sharp. Not only did I hear every word he said.
Wineshank, you were one of the first ever regulars in Kill Tony history. You performed hundreds of brand new minutes on this show. What do you think of the great Michael Laird? You saw him before at an audienceless show at the Comedy Store.
Really?
I think he is a king.
Thank you. I think you're a queen, especially with that outfit. You look hot as fuck.
Oh shit.
Is that your girlfriend?
Hey, when you were in that mansion when Pop Smoke got shot.
Yeah.
The ramp, like, what did they put out a ramp? Like, hurry up, let's get this nigga up out of here too, because he's just as important as Pop Smoke.
Well, they were like, well, Pop Smoke got his name because he's a magician, and he's like, oh, this crippled motherfucker, we gotta get him out of here. Pop Smoke! And that disappeared.
I think you and Jamar should start your own fucking like rap group. You guys,
I'm with it.
You guys could be like, Roll the Jewels.
I'm with it.
I freestyle all the time.
Yeah, man.
You freestyle?
Yeah, yo, no,
You can't freestyle.
No, that test me. Give me a subject.
What's the subject you want him to rap about, Sarah Weinstein? Condiments.
Oh, mail. I can be my knuckles. When I like my sheep rice, some no sauce gets in my eye. Fuck that condiment. I fucking suck it before I eat that condiment. Fuck that condiment.
Fuck the condiment.
Remix.
Fuck the condiment. Did you guys have fun tonight?
Tony, one more thing.
Wait, Michael Lair has one more thing. Let's stick it with
me and Tony FaceTime a lot.
That's true.
He's got the screenshot.
For the first time, I got to see his penis. And I realized why.
Yeah, I was being funny. I showed it to him.
Well, I realized why this petite asshole is such a cunt. Because he has such a big penis. So, I got you a trophy. Tom, will you pull it out of my pocket?
You got me a trophy?
Yeah, it's a horse cock trophy.
Oh, look at that. Thank you. Very rarely do I ever get a trophy on this show. This is going to go right on my kitchen counter. This is going right next to my Nespresso machine. I'm going to tell you right now. Thank you so much, Michael. This is the first time I've ever been given an award on my own show.
Well, your horse cock earned it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. I'm glad that I showed it to you. I knew something in my gut told me to.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Wait. Why did you show him your dick? Hold on. Wait.
Because
I was just joking about the FaceTime shit. Like, why?
Okay, yep. You asked that a second. I was going to answer that when you asked it a second ago. Yeah, because we FaceTime a lot because, first of all, we live in the same apartment building.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we communicate a lot. Michael is one of the few people that does not in this world annoy the absolute dog shit out of me. So I enjoy communicating with Michael. And one of the times that I was talking with Michael, I talked to Michael in the shower. Was it in the shower? Or after the shower?
After fucking. So, there's no telling if it was a half boner, like a.
It wasn't a boner. I promise you it wasn't a boner.
You hung like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
When it's a boner, it gets
that
bigger.
Explains
Do I get a bigger trophy now that I've admitted that to you?
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, I'm surprised that this is the horse cock trophy.
Yeah, that's a pony trophy.
Yeah, it's a little
I
bit.
got a ton of horse trophies to choose from.
Michael Lair, everybody, thank you so much, Michael. The type of friend you can show your dick to, and he'll lie and say that it's huge on a podcast. MichaelLairComedy.com for everything Michael Lair. He's the fucking man. How about one more time for Michael Lair, everybody? How about a hand for the band, John Dees? Come on, people, you have to do better. They played for you. They played music for you all night. John Dees. He's John Keys, K-E-Y-Z on social media. Matt Mueling on guitar. He's at Mutation, M-U-E-H, Tation. How about a big hand for D Madness on the bass? Michael Gonzalez on the drums. He's Mike A. Gons 13 on social media. How about a big hand for my guest tonight, Jamar Neighbors, everybody? Jamar Neighbors is Jamar Neighbors on everything social media. Check out one of his apartment shows. Who's headlining the Vulcan Gas Company this week? My guest, Sarah Weinshank, everyone. We absolutely love Sarah here, an absolute goddess, and written about in the history books of Kill Tony. Let's check in with the drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt tonight. This was tonight's episode. Wow, look at that. Get really in there. Let's see each person, Ryan. Jamar got his fake mohawk in the drawing, even though he doesn't have it on tonight, which I absolutely love. Wine Shank, look at you. That looks just like you. That's wild. Red Band and me. RyanJEvil.com for all those posters and each episode of the show. If you have a favorite episode of the show, you should get that. Get it free. Red Band.
Wednesday at Vulcan. Tickets are on sale right now. A lot of special guests, including a lot of people that are on the show tonight. Go to Vulcan or DeathSquad.tv. Click on tour dates.
Live audience, thank you so much for coming out. Tickets go on sale every Monday at noon for the one, I believe, a week or two out. They sell out very fast. So for those of you wondering how to get tickets to this show, it's noon every Monday. Thank you guys so much. How about one more time for the band and everybody? Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Good night. Ryan J. Ebelt.
you live from Antone's in Austin, Texas, for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Wow, what an exciting applause. Give yourselves a hand for coming out, everybody. We're here. It's a live podcast. There's Brian Redband right there.
Everybody.
We're still at it. Ryan J. Ebelt's zooming in right now from Los Angeles, California. He's drawing tonight's episode. A bunch of people signed up. How many of you, this is your first Kill Tony live? You clap your hands. You don't raise your hands, people. This is it's people showed up to a fucking TED Talks tonight. How many of you have been to the show live before by round of applause, huh? Still some hand raisers here. The beautiful blonde girl raised her hand still after I make fun of people that raise their hands. Stereotypes exist. It's all happening. We're all stuffed up. The great Yoni of Best BBQ got us all filled up today before the show. CM Smokehouse. Shout out to these people. I visited their location at Bolden Acres. They have a little, it's like if you drive by it, you'll miss it. But if you know, it's there. And then in the back, there's like a tire festival happening. It's incredible. This giant piece of AstroTurf. What's the silly sport you guys play out here? It's like fat man's tennis. Pickleball, that's it.
Pickleball?
People that have never eaten a pickle in their life out there fucking.
It's like throwing beanbags.
You would love it. It's fat tennis. You just stand there and you just swing your fat arm back and forth like that. You don't have to move anywhere. So yeah, that's fun. So check out CM Smokehouse of Bolden Acres. Shout out to Flores Tortillas, the best tortillas in the world. Go to florestortillas.com. How about a hand for the band? You've been listening to him for a while here. That's the great John Dees on the keys. Follow him at John Keys, ending in a Z. That's Matt Muelling on guitar. D Madness on the bass. Let him hear you, people, because that's all he can do. And then the resident Mexican, Michael Gonzalez on the drums, everybody. So we're here, exciting stuff ahead. But before we start tonight's episode, here's a little bit from the amazing sponsors that made tonight's episode available for you right now. Guys, we've talked about it before. We're talking about it again. Truly one of my favorite products that I've found in the past year. It is unbelievable. It's Liquid IV. With one stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water, you get 2 to 3 times the amount of hydration as plain water. This is a game changer for me. After golf, after shows, waking up hungover, you name it, Liquid IV is a magic trick for life.
Tony, I brought some of my personal stash for us today. They have the new strawberry. They have the new pina colada. I don't know if you've tried that yet. And my favorite is the passion fruit. Now, we've been talking about Liquid IV before they've even been a sponsor. I've always had a problem drinking water, and this has changed my life. These contain 5 essential vitamins, more vitamin C than an orange, and as much potassium as a banana. It's healthier than the sugary sports drinks that I used to be addicted to, and no artificial flavors or preservatives, and less sugar than an apple. It's made with clean ingredients, non-GMO, vegan, and free of gluten, dairy, and soy.
I'm telling you, I got off an airplane today, and it's another one of the areas where it's just incredible how well it works. Rehydration to the max. It's absolutely incredible. Again, product we were talking about before they were even a sponsor. It's absolutely, and they're great people. They donate 3.7 million servings in response to COVID-19. They're donating them to hospitals, first responders, food banks, veterans, and the active military. And they've donated over 6.7 million servings globally. Grab your strawberry Liquid IV or any one of their other great flavors in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off now. liquidiv.com and use the code TONY at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use the promo code TONY at liquidiv.com. Get better hydration today at liquidiv.com, promo code TONY. This podcast is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. It's light, sleek, and industrial. It doesn't fold or awkwardly bulge in your back pocket, and it seriously changed my whole pocket situation. It's designed to fit easily in your front pocket. I was having some neck problems earlier this year. Turns out, you move that stuff to your front pocket, it's a whole nother level. Most people are still using wallets designed in the 90s, carrying around old receipts, pictures of their ex, and gift cards in an unorganized mess. I mean, you know about this. You have a bunch of fast food place cards in your wallet.
Come on. No, but I do think a lot of people like us still carried around that old wallet, you know. This one holds up to 12 cards, plus it has room for cash. There are over 30 colors and styles. I got the carbon fiber one. It's awesome. If this wasn't enough to win you over, check out the 40,000 5-star reviews. The durable material means each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. You can buy this wallet and carry it for life. The Ridge team is so confident that you'll like it that they'll give you a 45-day trial. You can test it out for 45 days. If you don't like it, you can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it.
Look, I'm telling you, people, every single cast member of Kill Tony has one. They use it. It absolutely works. It's sleek. It makes sense. Get your life together. Get rid of your silly, chunky wallet that your grandpa gave you and have a better life with the Ridge wallet. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/KillTony. That's ridge.com/KillTony. Use the code word KillTony. Don't forget, get 10% off. It's an amazing thing. Treat yourself. You'll thank me later. Who's ready to start the show, huh? How exciting. Every single week now we have 2 guests. This is an exciting one, huh? Very, very exciting. Total throwback to our Comedy Store days right now, ladies and gentlemen. 2 returning guests. Very, very exciting. One is the co-host of the Norm Macdonald Show and the talent coordinator of the Comedy Store, which puts a lot on tonight's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, very exciting guests. Make some noise for Adam Egan and Joe Rogan. Come on, people. We are live in Austin, Texas. Hell yeah. Adam Egan and Joe Rogan. Boy, oh boy, are we having fun here in Austin. I'm telling you. I'm all stuffed up. Barbecue. Queso. Welcome, guys. Adam, checking out Austin for the first time this week, right?
All right, yes.
The pandemic. You been having fun?
Oh, it's a blast. I love it. Love it.
What do you like so far? What stood out to you? Anything fun? Have you been to an HEB yet?
No, I have yet to.
How about we make some noise for HEB? Yeah. We're big HEB fans here at Kill Tony.
HEB Plus.
I'm sure Joe would go to HEB if he did his own grocery shopping.
Bitch, I shop for my own groceries.
Where do you shop for groceries?
I go to fucking HEB.
Really? Wow.
I do.
Look at that.
And people always, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, I'm doing what you're doing, bitch.
That's so weird. I cannot
Buying
picture
food.
Like push a cart like extra
push
strong.
carts.
God damn. Tries to push his cart up just to get the fucking core working. I'm excited. You guys know what it is. Adam has been not only one of the backbone, basically producers of this show at the Comedy Store. He's the guy that let it all happen. There weren't really people allowing different kinds of shows and things like that, but you get a lot of credit there. You had to hear it through walls for years while making lineups every Monday at the Comedy Store.
That's one of the easiest decisions I ever had to make, man.
We had a lot of fun.
He's also one of the main reasons I came back to the store.
Yep.
He talked me.
Yeah. And roast battle. How about a hand for Adam Egan here, everybody? It's a big deal. He's the talent coordinator of the Comedy Store. Technically, it's not going to happen, but technically, if someone did amazing here, he could pass you at the Comedy Store right now, at this very moment. Just a little something for the comedians out on the sidewalk to start sweating a little bit harder for.
And that's exactly where they're going to be performing if they get past the Comedy Store for the next year. On the sidewalk.
That is the only place you can perform.
Isn't it crazy for you to be here and see people with no masks inside and no one's dead?
Dude, I've been in my apartment for like a year straight, and in the last 4 days, I think I've been to 14 super spreaders.
We really were.
Just take your vitamins and keep moving.
That's
I'm
it.
mostly COVID at this point.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Luckily, it won't settle in until you're back in LA. You won't feel the symptoms until you're there, and we can blame it on them. No, technically, you got it in LA. So let's do it. You guys ready to start tonight's show or what? You guys know how it works. If I pull someone's name out of the bucket, maybe it's one of the veteran comedians on the sidewalk. Maybe, as we had last week, a lot of first timers that they're sitting here in the audience. Maybe they drove a long way to be here. Who knows what can happen? If I pull your name out, you get 60 seconds uninterrupted on this stage. You know your time is up and you're the sound of a kitten. That means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry 5th Street Bear. You guys ready to start the show? Make some fucking noise, Austin, Texas. It's very important that the people at home can hear you. Big announcement coming next week for episode 500 of Kill Tony, which will be here in Austin in early April. But let's talk about tonight. Things are going to get started. This is an exciting name. Make some noise for Zachariah Tourette's Tippett. Zachariah Tourette's Tippett. Fingers crossed the guy actually has Tourette's. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Why would you lie about that?
Weird thing to lie about. Can someone yell Zachariah out there on the sidewalk? He's coming. Got a one finger sticking up. All right. This guy was putting money in his meter. All right. Here he comes, everybody. This is very exciting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It has been confirmed. It really is him. It's really him. One more time for Zachariah Tourette's Tippett.
Hello? How y'all doing tonight? Lit. So my name's Zachariah Tippett. Most people just call me Tourette's. And I have Tourette's syndrome. So by a show of hands, how many people know what Tourette's syndrome is? 1, 2. All right, let everybody. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm way too high to explain to y'all what it is. So I'm happy to be here tonight. I just recently quit my job. So I went home, pretty much said, fuck that place. Clicked and applied just about for everything on the first page of Indeed. And these were some of my results where I couldn't work yet because of my Tourette. Couldn't be a 911 operator. I tried working at IHOP for about a day, but Tourette's movements of pancakes went a little like. I tried bartending for a little bit, but the only drinks I was allowed to make were the shaken ones.
There he is. How you been, pimp? What happened in the news? Well, yeah, but that's not a huge deal, is it?
This particular one has ties to shit. I don't want to bring it down.
Okay, then don't.
They try to trick people into doing very bad things. It's a deep rabbit hole that is. It's dark. And now it's in the news in the first month of the year. So, yeah, it's like a whole thing.
How many kids died?
None of the one that I heard about. There might have been a second one. There might have been 2 today. So the only one I was reading about is all the
Dog, if no one gets shot, is it really a school shooting? Oh, okay, all right. But there are school shootings that happen every day. They don't affect you like this.
It's not about the shooting. It's about learning about everything that led up to it. This is why I don't usually look at the news.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
It's
all right.
Today was a big day, so I started going and talking to some other people.
Okay.
No, I don't want it. But do school shootings normally like make you like when people die like make you?
No. It's because of the particular organ. It's because of the particular group. It's because of who is involved. If that makes sense. And the people who are still around, and people who you don't even know who their faces are, people who are online tricking kids and mentally ill people into horrific things. Those people are still safe in their homes, tricking other people.
Who is tricking children into shooting people?
Homie, this is like I said, this is such a deep. They're called 764.
What is that?
It's a dark rabbit hole.
All right, well, I'll stay out of it. Well, they don't seem to be very successful. I mean, there are like school shootings every fucking day. I mean, not every. Actually, yeah, it is like every day. I saw. Hold on, let me look at a statistic. Because I didn't fucking believe this statistic.
It's not so much the school shootings.
Let's look in 2024. How many school shootings were? In 2024, how many school shootings were there? Okay, how about 2023 or 2020? Or in 2019, how many school shootings were there in the United States? Weird. Okay, they're not every day. Well, hold on. In 2022, how many school shootings were there? I thought they were more common than that. I mean, it's saying like 51 in a year, which is one every 6 days. That's not good. But all right, so that's not cool. All right, well, let's give you an update that was here. My man H2 came in. I saw that you were here, kind of overlapping him. He is really into AI, and he was showing me his computer and his AI and stuff, and he's trying to build some kind of robot. And my robots are pretty simple. They don't need AI. They're just kind of like click here. But he was interested, I think, in perhaps utilizing some of the technology that I use. Then what else? I mean, really, it's been pretty slow. When it comes to my bots, I watch these things, and I'm on the fence about changing them. They're fine for right now. They do what they need to do, but just so many people are just able to stop my spam by just making their accounts verified. And I have like basically spammed everybody so much that everybody's becoming verified or putting that setting on. Yeah, I mean, it is good. Yeah, no, it's definitely good that they're doing that. And I think I'm going to continue maybe for another few weeks of just until absolutely everybody's verified. And then when that happens, then I'll just turn the bots to being pure clip bots, and then they'll just do clips all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's almost like it comes with the territory. It should be expected that when you spam people so much and you're not even paying attention to it, that eventually they're just going to turn on that setting so that they don't get the spam anymore. And I get that. But then I also spam people who are like little creators. Two of my bots spam big creators, and one of them spams little creators. So I get like a good mix of dominating the platform. I have considered making them verified bots, but it's just expensive. And I know, like, No, they got you there. No, there's services that I use that cost a little bit of money every single time you use them. Yeah, and I mean, it's like it's not even worth it to me because they're getting really good at banning me. That's the thing. And it's not like it's not working. It's not like it's not getting traction. It's just I think they have some kind of setting that they've put in that like, look, if anybody reports this an account with the word rabbi in it, it just bans it. Not right away, but pretty fucking soon. But I shouldn't say that because on the little accounts it spams like a motherfucker. But it doesn't bother me because it just creates more accounts. It's not like a big deal. But if they're verified, that's when it's going to start costing money, and I don't want to necessarily have to do that. So it's fine. I talked to those people in the. Let me just fix this fucking account. In the fishbowl or fish tank server, and they have one room in there that's like no, not safe for work and no fighting. So I'm like, okay, I'll hop in there. And as soon as I get in there, I'm just taking flack from just people being mean. And I'm like, hey, I thought this was no fighting. They're like, yeah, well, we're making an exception for you. And some of the people are like, no, he's right. It is supposed to be no fighting. And then those people are like, all right, well, don't report us, like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. I mean, I was just nice to them, but at least they got to hear my voice and see that I'm relatively normal. And they're just like, you have so many accounts. And it's like, okay, is like, duh. Like, what's the problem with that? If you don't like me, it's very easy to ban every fucking account that I have, and I'll never do anything with you again. It's fine. But yeah, so little by little, I mean, like I saw that they did an interview with a guy who was on Fish Tank yesterday. I know they have the connections to that show. The guy who, when I applied for it though, the guy was just like, I don't know. So somebody messaged me like, yeah, we saw that you tried to apply for Fish Tank and just know you're never going to get chosen. And I'm like, okay, well, thanks for giving me a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but that's fine. I don't necessarily want to be on that show. That is definitely not a thing. If I were given the opportunity, I would just for the notoriety. Things where they vote you off, and it could go one of two ways for me pretty easily. I could become a phenomenon because so many people know about me on the internet, but then it could also have the reverse, like, oh, this motherfucker me all the time, vote his ass off week one, and I just travel wherever it's shot for a week and then have to come right back. And but I think at that point then I'm viral, there's no doubt about it, because I'd just be like, dude, just look on the fucking internet and just type my name in, and you can watch my shit for years. It will literally take you years to just watch. But yeah, at least if they have those connections, they may have other connections, and it's just, it's just gonna take time to win those people over. I just say to myself. But yeah, what else do we have going? We have been, when I say we, I just mean myself, but perhaps the royal we. I have had some good feedback that I got from that podcast that I did. Some really nice people said some nice things to me, so that's always beneficial. And yeah, just basically living life. You haven't been gone that long, like 2 or 3 hours or whatever. I got my man TikTok ban who got a band and Socialize, which I think you heard about, and then my man Oleg. These guys, we watched a movie today on Antarctica. These Greek guys are like locked in, which is great. I like them. They're nice to me. The one thing I don't like, it's just kind of funny, is they wake me up sometimes. They'll be like, Rabbi, I'll be like, huh? And I'll be like, hey, what's up? And they'll be like, oh, you're asleep. I'll be like, well, I was. What's going on? They'll be like, oh no, just we'll talk to you when you're awake or something like that. And it's like, no, I'm now awake. What do you want to talk about? But they're very, very nice. I say that just in kidding. I really do like them, and I think they're kind. So shout out to Oleg and Noah and those guys. I mean, really, the other night, it could have been last night. There were a bunch of people in here, and when I say a bunch, I don't know, 6, 8, and I was already asleep. I think Riser and Zoot were in here, and I almost awoke to play with them, but I'm like, nah. I mean, I'm gonna be up all fucking night if I do that. I'm already in bed. I'm already asleep. Pardon me?
You need sleep sometimes, even you.
Yeah, exactly. But it was getting to the point. Like I remember you said. Maybe it was like in November or even December. You were like, yeah, I was just talking. You're like, yeah, we just got to get more people in here. There's something like that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I mean, you're 100% right. But it happened the other day too, where it was like, there were just like naturally eight people in here, and they were having their own conversations, and it was just like I wasn't having to lead it. And it was like, yeah, that's the kind of community that I want. Like they're talking to Frosty and like random ass people. And it was like, that's good. It's now just not me, and it's now just not Caspian seeing me. It's like getting to be more and more people. And so that's really positive. So yeah. With that, here's some more Kill Tony, my man.
And after that, I tried babysitting. But
no, I mean, it's already like 10:50, and I was thinking, if anything, I could go into different Discords, but I didn't. I mean, I look in this one Discord, this one, the Fishbowl one, and they get a good amount of people in there, but the people are just very toxic. And H2 told me that. He's like, they're just going to be like, if I read some of these guys' names, like, I don't know, some of them have like white power. And I mean, the name of the fucking thing is called FAG. What else? There's like, I don't know, somebody's got like the white, like a Ku Klux Klan symbol or one of those Aryan symbols, and just hopping into those discussions, it's difficult. I'm in a bunch of others, but it's just, at least from what I see, there's not a whole lot going on in them. In Music Biz Marty, I don't know what's been going on in there, but somebody has been like removing me from the VC. I don't know why. It's just kind of like, I don't think it's Music Biz Marty, because he has let me stream in there for like the last month without issue. I just think sometimes a moderator thinks it's funny, or somebody gets a new mod rule and just removes me. So it happened twice. Yeah, and when that happens, I usually talk to the owner, who should be Music Biz Marty or someone like that, and I say, can you please check the log and let me know who did this, who kicked me out, basically, and just tell them not to do that. That's what I did with these other guys. And I noticed this is not a great thing. Some of my devices show my camera in the fish tank one, but I've got a couple of them that just, I don't know, they're like older devices, and they don't they'll just look like they're loading all the time. So that's a frustrating thing. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world.
That's like server bandwidth.
Yeah.
They have sometimes. But again, they've been boosting how many times? So I don't know.
Yeah. But I just.
It's tough to figure out.
Well, yeah, I don't understand why Discord doesn't tell you like, hey, you're actually not streaming your camera. I mean, you think you are because you're seeing your reflection in your camera on the device, but it's not being sent for whatever reason to other people, or they're not seeing it. I don't understand why it doesn't communicate that to you, but no big deal there. I just say to myself,
I agree. I've been in that scenario once or twice before as well.
yeah, I just say to myself, keep my bots going, stay in that fish tank one, and eventually they'll get to know me very well. It's a perfect size. It's not too big where I get lost in the crowd. And it's not too small where it's just like I'm the only person streaming in there. And they're the same kind of people. They're like they're looking to troll, but they're like, I heard this guy when I was in there today. Like, yeah, I saw this guy, this rabbi. He has like all these laptops all around, and it's like it tells me that they're looking at my shit, which is what I want. And so I just keep my little bot in there. It still shows like my account in there, so people can still click on it or whatever. But I just don't know why it doesn't always show the camera. However, on the other devices that I have that are still in that Discord server, they do show the camera. So if somebody really wanted to see me there, they'll just see me in there. But yeah, nothing really major. I didn't really have any major plans to do anything tonight. I mean, if Zoot or Riser come in, then I might play that game. I have been playing mini golf against just random ass people, and I've got to say that it's rare to lose. So I can tell that, in this stupid mini game that we play, we're all very, very good at it. They do have a thing, like a rank. I don't know. I don't want to get too into games because then I get distracted by them. But I would really like to see what my ranking would be, or any of our rankings would be, in comparison to the best players in the game. Well, I don't think we're the best. I think we're probably in the top 90% or top 10% or so. Yeah, when people come in here, if they want to play a game, that's usually the game that we play. Frosty's been playing it a little bit, and it's just something to do. But yeah, I just watch my fucking bots do their thing, and then every once in a while I go and check in and just make sure that the people are talking about me, and they're like, oh, this stupid bot comes in, or the stupid rabbi's coming in, and that's what I need. It's just more and more exposure that I'm getting, so I'll continue to do that. And then I'm going to get to a point where maybe the top 1,000, I don't know, something like that, streamers on Twitch, they're all just verified accounts only. And once it's that, then these things just become full-time clipping bots. I have created a couple of bots on my phones, and they have done a very good job. They literally, all they do is clip. They don't spam. They just clip. And I've been at this now for like almost 3 weeks, which is only like about a fourth of the amount of time that I did it on. No, not even close. Like an eighth of the amount of time that maybe a 12th of the amount of time that I did it on Kick, and I know Kick is a smaller platform. One thing that I did consider, I went in with one of my accounts that is in the Kick streaming Discord, and I noticed they changed the Kick streaming Discord You used to be able to just stream in there, which I'm telling you this, Caspian Sea, if I could give Eddie Craven any advice, it wouldn't be, hey, this is what you need to hire more people or you need to do any of this shit. It would be none of that. It would just be, hey, if you're streaming on Kick, be in the Kick Discord as well. We're gonna make it the Main Street USA of our platform, so that like our creators could interact with each other all the time. I think that's such a good idea, and they don't do that. It's absolutely dead. And
I kind of like that idea, but I kind of think that having, I think that the route that they would take is going along with like how Twitch is number one, like you and me can go and we can stream, we can stream together, right?
yeah,
I think that more in-platform scenarios like that, like basically, I see a day where YouTube has basically its own Discord and Twitch has its own little Discord all built in, and at that point there will be bots that are running simultaneously in teams, but I don't think that Kick would, you know, it's like, it's one thing to have like a Twitter page, it's another thing to be like, well, yeah, I'll just put it on my Twitter page before you go to my website. It's like, I just want to buy something, dude. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, like, I notice big corporations, they never want you to go other places. So Discord is no longer a team.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, the fan clubs are all located in this upper world entirely. You know what I mean?
I get that. Did you ever watch television shows that have a crossover? Like when a television show has a crossover? Okay, that's what I think they could make it. So like Action Man could talk to Neon just in a Discord, and people, their fans would really like that, or I would think their fans would really like that, because it'd be like, oh, it's two of the talking heads of the platform interacting, and it would unite their fan bases. And then if you got Aiden Ross to go in there and talk to them, it would be like, oh wow, it's like all the all-stars in the same call. That to me would be very attractive as a watcher.
I get that, but that wouldn't be, that wouldn't be streamed. Like my analogy would be, before I got here, I was in a DC with Musical Party, but he's not streaming tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying that they would stream it. So basically, exactly what they currently do, where they're streaming themselves on their cameras, but then they also have a device that's in the one Discord with all the other people on Kick, and then they could interact if they wanted to. They don't have to, but you make a good point. Why would they want to promote someone else's platform, which would be like Discord? Twitch.
Discord works in tandem with all of these other platforms, and that's why they don't seem to have any kind of like, you know, oh, we're not going to let you be a partner if you're running your fan club on Discord. So, you know, people have a Discord, and they have a subreddit, and they have people who follow their Twitter. So, like, the fan clubs, you know, in the old days, you used to, you know, you maybe get a phone call once a month, or you could get like a mail letter, you know, like track every month or something, you know, update. But now you can chat with other fans all day, every day if you really wanted to. And so there's so many places dedicated to being repositories for fan clubs. Is how I look at it. Right?
Yeah.
Like me, I hope I'm the fucking president of the fucking Rabbi Rothschild fan club at this point. I'm just gonna say that. If no one started one yet, I fucking nominate myself for president, and I'm taking votes for the next 5 seconds. One for me. Okay, there we go.
There you go. There you go. Sure. If you want to run it, that's absolutely. You are the leading candidate for it, and you have no one running against you. So don't you worry about that. I
Right, and this could be a dictatorship. Like, how it goes straight to my head.
I was just watching my Actually, I hate to say this, but there's a lady from my shul, my synagogue, who I know is going to want to be my the president of it. You could be the president of the online presence. She'll be the president of the synagogue presence. The no fucking way. No fucking way, Caspian Sea. I was just watching one of my bots spam this girl on Twitch, and all these people were like, "We're not going to join your Discord. Bye, Rabbi, RABBYE, which is quite creative, Rabbi," and then it's almost as if they have programmed something that if someone reports my account after, or maybe actually it could be a bunch of people reporting it. I don't know, but normally when I have an account, it's like it doesn't get banned that quickly on the smaller account. Like if I'm spamming someone who only has a few people watching them, I can continue to spam for like an hour. But if they have a lot of people watching them, it probably has to do with the amount of people who are reporting me at once. It's like immediately it goes away. It's done. Which is just interesting to me that like they kill these accounts, or they have like learned how to kill the accounts faster or something. Which again, it doesn't really fucking bother me because I don't have to do anything. It's just going to create another account and continue to spam. But it tells me it's working, is what I'm trying to say, is when these people are starting to see it. So even for as frustrated as I get when they're like, a lot of people are verified, there are still some that aren't. And when my shit sneaks through, it's just more exposure for me. So I'm pretty happy about that. As for the fan club, yes, you can certainly run my fan club, certainly the online version of it. And I just can't get frustrated. I mean, I'm not frustrated. I'm actually quite proud of how the shit is working. It just shows me that it fucking works. But I want more results. That's what I'm trying to say. And I can't be too frustrated. Hasn't even been 3 weeks. It's actually only been 2 weeks. And I've already gotten some results out of it. And we'll get to the point where I will be able to just go into someone's chat and just be like, "Hey, this is Trevor Rothschild." And they'll be like, "No way. Are you the real one?" Just like they do on Kick. So that's kind of a cool thing. But yeah, I see how all of these people are making their things verified accounts only, and that's absolutely fine if that's what they want to do, because it's still creating clips on them. So that's still a really good way to be able to advertise. Yeah. What was Music Biz Marty doing? Like real games, or like just fucking with people? Like real games, or they're just fucking with people? They're playing real games, or are they just fucking with people? Oh, okay. Right. Right. I get that. Welcome, welcome. How are you, Slayer Demon? What's good in your neck of the woods? We are watching Kill Tony. You know what Kill Tony is? You don't know what Kill Tony is? Kill Tony is the world's largest live podcast. It is generally shot from Joe Rogan's Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas. It is hosted by Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband. If you know who those guys are. So, yeah, so this is basically, I think he's on this episode. I could be wrong. He's been on like a lot of the ones I've been. Yeah, I think you may. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, he basically what it is comics. Some people have never done any stand-up comedy. Some people are veterans. They go up, they give 60 seconds of stand-up, and then they're critiqued, and then they do a little bit of an interview, and then another person comes up, and it's quite interesting. So feel free to enjoy it. And if you're going to bed, feel free to stay in here. You can always just shut your mic off, but we'd love to have you here all night. We've got TikTok band who does that. My man Oleg. They've been sleeping in here and just kind of That's right. Yeah, he stays in the call and then he sleeps in here too. Exactly. So feel free to enjoy, my man. Here we go.
Remember where that bartending job went? Those kids turned out normal.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Zachariah Tourette's Tippett, everyone. Welcome to the show. I do believe you're our first ever Tourette's comedian in the history of the show.
Thank you. I'm also out of breath because I sprinted here when I heard my name. So.
Where were you? It took you so long to get here.
I was eating some wings over on 6th Street, I believe it was.
Okay. Hell yeah. Absolutely. So when does this start? Tell us more about Tourette's and how it works. Were you born like this? Was your first word?
So when I was about 7 years old, I caught a case of West Nile. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh.
And basically from the inflammation of my brain swelled up so much, that's pretty much all the doctors can explain it. That's how it came along and diagnosed me with Tourette's syndrome.
My goodness. Did everyone in your family get West Nile? How does that work?
So I got it through a mosquito bite. As far as everyone in my family, I don't know. I'm a foster kid, so maybe.
Wow. So you were a foster kid before the Tourette's.
Correct. Yeah.
That's wild. What an invent! When they took a chance and they were right, they would be happy to know. That's like getting rid of GameStop at just the right time. Yeah. You know what I mean? My goodness. Last thing you want to know is you gave up Tiger Woods for adoption. You know what I mean? But not this guy. No. Very exciting. Zachariah, so what do you do for work?
I do this.
Awesome. How long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing stand-up comedy since I was about 15 years old.
Fuck yeah. Up 15. Got it.
How old are you now?
I'm 25.
Are you hiding that? That was a weird answer to the question.
No, like I said, I'm pretty high, so.
Does the weed help the Tourette's or no?
It does a little bit. Mushrooms help more, and mushrooms actually make it completely go away.
Oh, you should be on mushrooms all the time.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if I was and I came up here and I told jokes about Tourette's with no actually Tourette's, I just look like
you
an
can fake
asshole.
Yeah.
Is that noise you make something that you fixed over time? Like, did you used to like be like fuck cunt, you know, whatever, and then you?
So mine, because of how I got diagnosed, mine is the most rarest kind of Tourette's. I have body movement and physical, and I have verbal, but my verbal actually changes. So this is about the 8th word that I've changed, and it changed every year. When I was living in Missouri, my word of not choice was actually the N-word. Yeah.
No way.
I got beaten the fuck up a lot until that movie came out in front of the class, and then all like the black people just accepted me.
Wait a second. So for a whole year in St. Louis, your word was the N-word?
Correct.
My goodness.
How unfortunate.
That sucks. Did you carry around a sign that says "I have Tourette's, please don't hurt me"?
And I thought I was afraid of getting COVID.
Yeah, exactly. It's the last time I let a mosquito anywhere near me. Wow, that's wild. Did it get you in trouble? Did you ever get into fights or anything because of it?
Oh yeah, I got beat up a lot, teased a lot, basically just isolated. And I mean,
What were some other words in this rotation? One was the N-word.
Bitch,
Okay.
cunt,
Wow.
ass. Carrots was a weird one. That
Yeah,
just,
Carrots.
sharp left turn.
Yeah, very sharp left turn.
You're probably like, whew, this is gonna be a good month.
year.
Like, a whole year of carrots?
People really enjoyed that. Like when I was at the gym and you just hear that one random kid yell carrots, working out.
What was after carrots?
This word.
Wow.
It's a combination of and fuck.
Oh, okay. But when you do it quick, it doesn't sound like fuck.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you miss carrots?
No, because if I just started saying like carrots all the time instead of fuck, I couldn't like do a beatbox bit about me. So.
Oh, you have a beatbox bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we hear it?
Yeah.
It was actually one of my work jokes. So I tried out DJing for a little while, and you would think my Tourette's would get in the way of that, but it didn't. It actually made it 10 times better because not only did I incorporate a whole new genre of music, which I like to call Tourette's no music. So how I did that was I just incorporated my Tourette's noise in with techno music, and it sounded a little like this.
All right, there it is.
And the weird thing about that is white people love that shit.
Fuck yeah.
So what would happen if you had a cure for Tourette's? What would you talk about on stage? Would that be rough for you? Are you actually sort of embracing it now?
Yeah, so I do a lot of when I do stand-up comedy. I like to do like Tourette's syndrome awareness. Even after like some skits of shows I'll do Q&As for people that are really interested or have questions or children about it, or have children with Tourette's. They ask me questions. Yeah.
Is there a level of mushrooms that you could take where you're not too fucked up and you don't have Tourette's? Can you find a balance?
Yeah, like microdosing?
Yeah.
Well, I experimented with 5 grams.
Ooh,
So
that's a hell of an experiment.
Yeah. Maybe that one was a little bit too much, huh?
Well, I still have it, so knock on wood.
Still
didn't go away. Still have Tourette's syndrome.
Oh, right, yeah.
If I cured myself of Tourette's, I would do fuck. I'd never do a comedy.
You'd be fine.
Yeah.
You'd be fine.
Do
You should try 10 grams.
Yeah.
Maybe you were almost there.
Should try crack.
Crack?
Yeah.
Just try everything to see what happens.
So you say that you've been doing it 10 years. The word changes every year. So that means that there was an entire year that you were performing stand-up comedy and randomly saying the N-word throughout your set. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Jesus. Michael Richards ripped off his bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you only play black rooms?
No, luckily enough.
Yeah, imagine how fast he gets swept off the Apollo stage.
So during that time of the word of the year, I actually moved to Minnesota, and people love that word there. I mean, Great White North. They don't call it that for no reason.
When you dream, do you have Tourette's or do you talk normally?
Actually, I speed it up, so people would like leave me alone and just assume that I'm. What's the word?
No, dream.
Oh, dream.
Oh, you thought he said drink?
Yeah. No, not really. I'm really accepted and actually happy that, life gave me this curse and a burden, but also it was a gift to open me up to.
No, when you have a dream, do you have Tourette's? Not like what's
In your dream.
This guy's up here accepting a Nobel Prize or something like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Does your inner voice have Tourette's?
As far as I can remember my dreams, yeah.
Yeah, you still have it. Still got it.
What if you dream when you're on mushrooms?
Oh, that's a pretty wild story. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So when I did mushrooms, 5 grams of mushrooms, if anyone missed that, I walked outside around 2 a.m. and it was raining outside. I was just having a blast of my life. This is the first time I ever did mushrooms. And I saw this lady.
Wait. What was your word at the time that you were doing mushrooms, though?
Oh, I don't remember because I took 5 grams of mushrooms.
I'm just gonna guess it's carrots. Okay, so go ahead. Sorry.
So, yeah, I went outside. It was raining at the time, and what I got told from my friend was you need to find a really safe space and a comfortable place. So mine was during storms, and I love the nighttime. So I was looking up at the moon, and I saw this lady coming down, and she was wearing nothing but black. And as she slowly approached the ground, she walked up and she gave me a hug, and she said, "I am so proud of you, my son. You are going to change the world with what you're doing." And she started floating back up in the air. And I didn't realize, I didn't recognize her. I didn't know who she was. And I asked her, well, who are you? And she told me her name was Death.
Whoa. Red Man, why would you do that? A fart noise does not belong there. Red.
That's what I remember.
Good mushrooms.
Yeah. I feel like we all just did 5 grams of mushrooms. That's incredible. Zachariah, very fun to meet you, man. I love that you're out here fucking using what the mosquito gave you to your advantage. There he goes, Zachariah Tourette's. Tip it. Oh, he's got cards.
Oh, he's handing out business cards.
These have the N-word on them?
Oh, wow.
Not these ones.
I love it. Look at that. There he goes, everybody. Tourette'sInc.com to find out more about his Tourette's awareness. That's interesting. I'm sure there's some listeners that know somebody with Tourette's or something like that. How about a hand for Zach Bogus helping us out tonight, keeping us all safe, getting some of that fucking Tourette's spit off the microphone. All right, next comedian goes by the name of Marcus Olind. Marcus Olind, or perhaps Olind. It's Marcus. Coming in from the back with a steady pace. Here he comes. Anything can happen.
Tourette's is interesting. It seems like it could be fixed.
One more time for Marcus Olind, everybody.
Hey, what's going on? I was just getting high outside before the show. I like smoking weed. Makes boring stuff fun. Fun stuff more fun. Hell yeah. Like I like getting high before I drive for Uber. Makes that more fun. Not a good Uber driver. I'm pretty bad. I got a 2-star rating. Picking people up late, dropping them off at the wrong location. They're always mad. Like, this is not what I put in my phone. I'm all high looking at my phone. Like, shit, my phone's on airplane mode. Where'd you say you're going again? Sure you're not going to the airport? My favorite thing to do, I like getting high and masturbating. That's my favorite thing to do. Okay, we'll talk strategy after. That's what's up. If you don't know, it feels really good to get high before you masturbate. It feels amazing. I call it weed whacking. It's great. I know something about drugs, though. Like, every time a drug gets a street name, if that street name's a person's name, it's always female. You ever notice that? Like Molly or Lucy or Mary Jane. Like, I've never had anyone be like, hey, man, you want to go smoke some Dave?
There he is, Marcus Olind, everyone. Fuck yeah, welcome back, Marcus. You were just on the show recently, right?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Hell yeah. What did we find out about you? Remind us of what stole the show during your interview.
It was something about my sexual life that I honestly have gotten in a lot of trouble for.
Yeah, what happened? Tell these people. We all want to know.
It was about my lack of going down on a certain somebody.
Oh, that's right. You refused to eat your wife's pussy.
That's, well,
what?
We're not married, and it's not a refuse thing. It's more just like a mutual agreement, you know.
Is it really mutual? Marcus, I love it when you don't eat my pussy.
She said that before, yeah. No, I'm kidding.
How'd you get in trouble? What did she say about it?
She didn't like the things I said during the interviews.
But what did she say exactly? Like, what was her take on it?
She just felt like I was throwing her under the bus, which I wasn't trying to do, but yeah, I don't know, man. I just kept digging myself deeper and deeper holes, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I know what hole you're not digging.
That's true.
Yeah.
He keeps that fucking beard nice and clean.
Looks like I try.
Yeah, tanked Fletcher. Hell yeah. I love it. So, Marcus, welcome back to the show. Are you really an Uber driver?
I used to drive Uber, and then the car I was driving with got hit when it was parked, and then my new car doesn't qualify anymore, so I was.
Okay. What do you do for work now?
Right now I'm working like for a part-time moving company where, you know, it's kind of like Uber where if you want to just, you know, hire a random group of people to come to your house and move shit, they can do it. There's no background checks. Cool. So yeah, it's kind of.
You're not in LA. It's called Home Depot.
Yeah.
But you never did Uber Eats, right? You just did Uber Finger because you don't do that type of thing.
There you go.
Mutual.
Son of a bitch.
Mutual. Can you believe this fucking guy? Mutual. She doesn't want me to do that. How long you been with this girl, Marcus?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
And what did we find out? What ethnicity is she?
She's black.
Ah. Wow. Haven't they been through enough already? Now you're out there not eating their pussies, Marcus.
I know. Wow. I felt really bad during February not doing it, but I don't know.
My goodness. How about International Women's Day? Did you do it today?
No, but I did let her fuck me in the ass, so I figured that was.
Is that
kind of
true?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. That would be at least something we could talk more about. What else about you, Marcus? What did we not find out that you think would be interesting for us to know about you?
What did we not find out? Did we talk about me being from Germany last time? I don't remember.
I don't know. Did we?
I don't remember. Did we? Okay.
Yes.
Then we
How
talked
old were
about
you
that.
when you moved to America?
I was 5, so I didn't speak English, and all the kids at school called me a Nazi.
Do you
and that
still
was fun.
speak German?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Do you do it in the bedroom at all?
Dude, it's not a sexy language. I don't know, man. Like I've tried it, and it just makes it worse than it already is. So I was like, I don't know if I want to.
Can you give us an example of you talking romantically in the bedroom?
Yeah, how do you say eat your own pussy out there?
69. Yeah, 69. Yeah. It's deine eigene pussy. That's how you would say. Mushy is how you say pussy. But wow. Yeah. It's not a sexy language, man.
My goodness gracious.
Do you feel bad at all about not eating pussy?
I mean, dude, this is gonna get me in so much more trouble than last week. It's honestly, it's a mutual thing. Like we don't do the.
No one's ever going to believe that.
You mean it's mutual? Like she doesn't want to suck your dick, and
Right,
So you're
yeah,
like,
there we go.
Okay, let's make a deal.
It's a make a deal.
Yeah.
It's a compromise of sorts.
You don't go down on her, and she doesn't go down on you.
All right, I know, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, but you don't crave it?
Crave eating pussy?
Yeah.
Brian eats everything.
Clearly.
And sometimes when I'm high, I'm like, maybe I should just go for it, but I don't know.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Don't do it when you're high. That's gross.
Yeah, I got cotton mouth
Why
right
is that
now.
gross?
So I'd imagine.
Because he's looking. If he doesn't like it and he gets high, he's gonna look at it and be like, like he's gonna freak out.
I did it on mushrooms while you were speaking about. I did it once on mushrooms like a couple years ago, and it was weird, dude. It was fucking.
That's why you don't do it.
This is where babies come out.
Maybe
of.
that's why I don't do it anymore, man. Yeah.
Wow, the birth canal, incredible.
It's trippy.
Wow.
Making out with the Starlight.
Dude, it felt like tongue kissing an alien, man. It was fucking strange for sure.
Jesus Christ. No wonder you don't want to do it. That would probably happen a lot if a lot of guys ate mushrooms and went down. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Doubtful. All right, Marcus. What do you like to do for fun? What's something you seem like you like throwing? Seems like you like throwing axes or something like that.
Tell you what he doesn't like to do.
Yeah.
You an axe thrower? Am I right?
No,
about
I've
this?
never thrown an axe. I tried using an axe once, and
You
I
have
was
a
like, I've
perfect
never.
face for axe throwing.
Yeah.
Seems like an axe thrower.
He looks like a dude who rolls on cigarettes.
Yeah.
He looks like a dude
I
who
roll-
rolls a lot of
I look like the zigzag guy.
He works at a whiskey bar.
I know. I actually stopped drinking 7 months ago. So that's
Good for
yeah.
you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
What
it.
happened that made you stop drinking? What was bottom for you?
There were actually a lot of bottoms, and I eventually was like, I just need to like look at all this. It was honestly the Rob Lowe interview you did with him. I was I watched it and I was like, dude, I didn't know Rob Lowe partied like that. And then I saw him, I was like, maybe I should stop drinking. I don't know.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Look at that. Rob Lowe.
Yeah. I was like, if that sexy guy can stop, I think I can handle it too, but I don't know.
And even when you gave up drinking, eating pussy was never on the table.
I did it more when I was drunk, honestly. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had some low moments in my life. Like I did it to a stripper one time, and that was yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Strippers are people too, bro.
They are. That's what I tried to tell her, but then she was like, "You didn't pay me yet," and then I had to pay her.
Is that true?
Yeah,
This was at the strip club?
Yeah, it was in Canada. It was like
oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to the VIP, and then I was really. And then afterwards, like when my time was done, she was like, "Hey, you don't have anything, do you?" And I was like, "No," and she's like, "Cause you were really eating my pussy a lot down there." And I was like, "I should be asking you if you have anything," but I don't know. She has healthcare. So.
Canadian strip clubs are fun because they're 1s and 2s of coins.
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
just pelt the girls the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Fucking great. They have a little stick with a magnet on it to collect it.
They did, yeah.
So sorry. All right, Marcus, this was fun. Congratulations
Thank you,
on
man.
getting up
Appreciate
again.
it.
You
Thank
plowed
you.
through it. Weed whacking. That's funny. There's something there. It's all happening here. You guys having fun out there, huh? Your next comedian goes by the name of Bobby Johnson. Bobby Johnson is next on Kill Tony. Steady pace, coming from the back. It's all happening here. Only the guy with Tourette's was across the street getting wings. This is exciting.
Did you ever drive up north to Canada? Did you go to the strip clubs when you lived in Ohio?
No. Keep coming. There he comes. One more time for Bobby Johnson.
I was reading this article about a woman in Montana who got a sex change. And what's interesting about the article is that I guess in Montana, they don't call them sex changes. They call them reverse cowgirls. A little bit about me. I have a little bit about me, guys. I have a master's in energy management, and I'm currently doing research into renewable solutions into big dick energy. The other night on TV, I saw that movie, The Last Exorcism, and right after it, I saw the sequel to it, The Last Exorcism for Real, though. The other day, my friend asked me, Bobby, what is love? And I'm like, oh, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. I have this. Okay.
Bobby Johnson. Welcome to the show, Bobby.
Thank you.
You're a fun character to watch.
Oh, thank you very much.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. How long have you been doing stand-up?
3.5. This coming Thursday will be 3.5 years.
Wow. You have your halves measured out to the day.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
You've got really good stage presence.
Oh, thank you very much.
It is.
You knew how to hold that when you were talking about renewable energy and they start laughing.
Right.
Thank you very much.
You have a great look. You look like if a bumblebee made a baby with the Wendy's logo.
Yeah.
Hey. What do you do for a living?
I'm currently living with my parents because I have to get an operation done here in like the next month. But in the meantime, I'm working at Firehouse Subs.
Firehouse Subs.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of operation you got?
I have a mass in my lungs and I have to get it taken out.
Oh, whoa. What's that from?
They think I might have swallowed something, and it kind of just grew in my lungs.
Holy
What?
bro.
Wow.
Like swallow what? Like
I like air or something.
Air? Jesus.
Or, I don't mean to mean it like that, but
There's fucking so many people listening to this podcast right now that decided to eat a 500 milligram edible before trying to hunt down fucking mosquitoes and anything else they could accidentally swallow.
they hear their heartbeat.
It's a demented episode of Kill Tony.
How big is the mass?
well, I'm currently taking antibiotics for it to shrink it. But when I went into the hospital for it, according to my surgeon, it was the size of 2 softballs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My God, I can't believe you got up here faster than every other comedian tonight. You had such a strong pace.
It's funny because I thought he had big mass energy.
I love it.
Adam's going hard tonight.
Bobby, are you from like a suburb of Austin?
No, I came here with a bunch of comedians from Dallas.
Okay.
I originally started in Houston, but like I said, I'm in Dallas now.
It's incredible.
Right.
You're doing really good, huh?
Yes.
Was your first spot good?
Yes, my first spot was at an open mic in Houston, and I went up to just like try it out because I had like all these ideas and stuff, and I went to go up and try it, and I did good.
You seem like you're in full control up here.
Thank you.
Really cool. What do you like to do for fun?
Breathe. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I like to do what everybody does. I put my mouth towards open vents and inhale things from other rooms. I like to cough, smoke tree bark every once in a while.
Swallow bugs. I like to play video games a lot, really.
Okay.
I really don't get out much other than stand-up, to be honest.
What are your favorite video games to play?
Right now, I'm Fortnite, I guess. Apex Legends.
Okay. Hell yeah. There's one guy in the back playing right now on his phone. Very exciting. I love it.
What kind of recovery time are you looking at when they open you up?
I'm in the hut, so I'm going for my 4th round of medical testing here, like in a month. But I will be in the hospital for like 3 days, apparently.
Good luck, man. You're a funny dude.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
Absolutely. What's your love life like?
I'm not dating anyone at the moment.
You go on dates, though? You on any of the apps or anything like that?
I was for like a year, and then I decided I didn't want to do it anymore.
Why? What made you decide you didn't want to do it?
I didn't like the results I was getting, really.
What kind of results?
No results?
I think you know what I'm going to ask next. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't really matching with anyone, to be honest. And I didn't, truth be told, I really didn't have any like good pictures or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about
Take
now?
a picture of you up here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture. I'll airdrop it to you. Unless you're one of them
look at that,
Android
yeah.
weirdos.
Okay.
Official
All right,
picture
don't
of
smile.
Joe Rogan.
Okay, that's your picture.
Rickman, you are out of control.
Do you have a phone on? You want me to do it with your phone?
I don't know how to work it. It's
You
like
don't know
it's
how to
like
work your
really
phone?
old, yeah.
Whoa, look at that. This motherfucker has an iPod, everybody. This guy has a real fucking... This guy has 40 songs saved on that man.
Is it not on?
It is. I
You don't know how to work your phone?
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
help you.
Okay, what do I do?
It's not hard. You press the power button and you hold it until you see something.
There it is. Look at
Okay.
that.
And
There's
you-
the time.
You swipe up or whatever you
swipe
gotta
up, swipe up.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you got to do to open
See,
your phone.
he has
when
a
you want to make
stop,
a call,
he has a stopwatch going until his 3.5-year anniversary of
go into all your apps and you should see a one that looks like a camera.
Okay.
This is Joe Rogan teaches a 28-year-old how to take pictures with his phone. This is an incredible segment on the show that it's a debut of this segment. Here he is, Joe Rogan with the 2006 iPhone right here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dreams coming true.
Yeah.
That, I feel like he just, when he put his arm around, doctors are going to go, what happened? Were you touched by some kind of god or something?
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. You're still going to have a very major surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. So talented. When you're back, and when's your operation?
We don't know yet specifically, but if I did take a guess, it'd be like in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, good luck, man.
Come back again soon.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Big fan.
There goes Bobby Johnson, everybody. Come on. He did it. Killed. Got a picture with Joe. Hint see Biscuit on social media. That was fun. Adorable little feller there. Okay. The band's killing it. We got momentum. Your next comedian goes by the name of John Moore. John Moore. Next. Unkill Tony. Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Cause they're bad boys for life. Joe must be coming to the stage. I'm sure of it. Here he comes. Indeed. Making his way through. Yep, keep going that way. Yep. Here he comes. One more time for John Moore, everybody.
What is up? I'm actually just looking for the bathroom because you guys pointed me. I really was going to go to the bathroom, and I'm glad I did not. So I'm here with some friends from Dallas. Going to talk about my buddy that I was in the Army with. This guy is a legend. You guys may have heard of him. I'm not going to use his name, but he's got a foundation with Gary Sinise. He has earned a lot of money. Great guy and hysterical guy. Only reason I bring him up, one of the funniest guys I've ever met, right? This guy, when we were in service, huge, 6'7", 260, stepped on an IED and lost all 4 of his limbs. Yeah, I do not tell jokes about this guy for obvious fucking reasons. I had one serious question about his dick. He got his wife pregnant, so that question has been answered. And truth be told, like I said, he's very funny. He's got a ton of stage time, more stage time than all of me and the other comics put together. But at least we're all put together. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus fucking Christ, John. What the fuck? My God, you just came up and told a story about your funnier friend. Why didn't you let him sign up? We would have loved to have a fucking funny guy with no limbs up here while you're up here telling these sad stories.
You're right.
How many of you think it should have been him that got blown up in the Army, huh? Yeah. How about that, John? How about that?
I deserve that.
You knew you had 1 minute.
I did not. Yeah, that's true.
How long have you not been doing comedy, John?
A long time.
So you drove in a car from Dallas with a bunch of comedians like, man, we're going to do a minute if we get pulled. I hope we get pulled. And you're like, ah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Bobby was driving, in my defense. He is a terrible driver.
That guy that was just on here.
Yes.
Just making sure it's not the Tourette's guy. I would believe you. So here we are. You were really in the Army?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't really get Army vibes from you. You seem more like an old Navy guy to me. Or something.
Eagle Scout.
Yeah. What were you doing in the Army?
I was a paratrooper in the 82nd. I was an artillery guy.
Wow. Where'd you serve at?
I was stationed at Fort Bragg. Actually, my buddy's here, also 82nd guy in the comic, and I went to Afghanistan in 07, 08.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Roger.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Paratrooper, huh?
Yes.
So you would just get dropped off in Afghanistan.
No, there actually has not been a combat jump for many, many years. The last official combat jump was in, I want to say it was when they jumped into Nicaragua, something like that. But there's not really any combat jumps anymore. The idea is that the threat of people being able to, because it's like an 18-hour mandate, you got to be able to deploy in 18 hours. So.
Okay. Wow. That was a long way to nowhere. So, John, you've been back for a while. What do you do for work now?
I'm in graduate school, and I'm using some funding that I have available to me through the XDA.
Okay. Awesome. And what are you going to school for?
I'm getting an MBA and data analytics.
All right. Hell yeah.
And
Okay.
I just started doing comedy. I am very new.
How new?
And this is awesome. Great to be here. 3 months.
And what else have you joked about when you're 3 months on stage? When you're not talking about a guy getting blown up for his country, but he's really funny. He's the funniest guy I have written down here. The funniest guy. You see that? Funniest guy. Had to write it down because I couldn't believe it. You were 40 seconds into a set with no laughs, and you're talking about the funniest guy you know.
Shit. I thought I was going to laugh with the bathroom bit, maybe. I don't know. That was
Really? You thought? Like
that was
what?
a bit?
Yeah. I thought you were genuinely asking.
Oh, well,
Honestly, in retrospect, I wish I would have shown you. It's right over there to the left.
Okay, thank you very much.
Instead, you decided to take a shit right here on stage. I mean, I don't know. What else have you joked about? Tell us. Give us a. What's your shortest joke that you have?
I did a joke about how silly QAnon is, and I'm not surprised that people believe this shit because they've been lying to us about everything for years. You guys remember Pluto? Yeah.
It's almost incredible how bad you are at this. I mean, honestly, I've seen people do some horrible shit, but there's always like one or two people in the audience that like maybe need attention or something, or like want to show they have a different sense of humor, and they'll laugh. The amount of silence that echoes, like I can hear the Westin Hotel, like people ringing the bellboy fucking bell across.
You know what's confusing? You're a good talker.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not know that you're not funny?
Inexperience. Yeah, 3 months in is that's very.
Are you funny like in conversation with your friends and just trying to figure out how to do stand up?
I mean, yeah.
Like, what's the time that you made your did you make your friends laugh on the drive here from Dallas? What'd you do?
We were talking about Bobby's driving, and my buddy said, "Did your parents yell at you a lot, like as a kid?" And I said, "Obviously not."
Did you hear that? Did you hear that right before everyone was laughing about the silence?
This is so baffling.
It's actually incredible. I'm going to have you do another joke because I'm shocked at how quiet the room can be. Again, normally when people do bad, some noise, like you can hear something. But right after you hit a punchline,
It's like you're missing an ingredient and the bread won't rise.
like yeast and water.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong here?
This flour ain't doing shit. It's wilting. Flour on a tray. Okay, do another joke. How many want to hear another joke from John Moore?
Oh, thank you so much.
This guy's so bad, it's actually amazing. It's
Okay,
incredible.
here's a joke.
This
It
is
is
historical.
great to be here right now. This is so much. This is actually this is really fun. Fuck guys, I don't know.
Come on, just a joke. You got it. You got it. Don't do any sound effects. I want to see if we can tap back into this.
I had an STD scare recently. I got one. Yeah, not a scary one though. It's curable. Like this is a curable joke. So one pill, the joke is gone. But I should have known better because I didn't use a condom, which is stupid. But also, I once had a girl tell me that I have the biggest dick hole she's ever seen. That can't be good, can it? Just leaving the front door open like that? Come on in!
There was a parakeet that laughed at that, a jungle bird of some kind. Very interesting. Have you ever thought of doing everything differently?
Yes.
Have you ever thought of like completely starting from scratch? Like
Yeah.
just tearing the paper off the wall?
Yeah, I do it honestly, I do it every, I've only been doing this 3 months. I've told a lot of jokes, maybe 3 or 4 times. Those jokes I probably told 4 or 5 times.
Do you have a big dick hole?
That's what I've been told.
Yeah, what are we talking about
That's
here?
what I've been told.
Where the pee comes out.
Right, but like how big can it be? Like,
Like a
is it from like the top? I mean, how does it work exactly?
You like a mouth of a Gatorade bottle, you know? Like,
No way, you don't have that. No, what's it like? What's it really like?
well, I mean,
Describe
it looks
for
like
us.
a urethra. I guess it's just maybe like, you know.
Number 2 pencil, number 3, number 4.
Ooh,
Is it
unknown.
a Sharpie marker, perhaps? Perhaps a
No, definitely not a marker.
perhaps
bro.
the tip of a pool stick, or
Definitely not. Number 2 pencil, maybe if it was sharp.
Whoa.
But I wouldn't, I mean, okay, so in the Army, they say that when you get an STD test, it's called getting rotted off the range. Have you heard this before? So when you go to the range...
No, we've never heard of anything that you've talked about tonight before.
when you go to the range in basic training, it's a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing. And so, like, they got to make sure...
Go ahead.
You got to make sure there's no bullets in the gun. So when you come off the range, you lock your bolt to the rear, and then you see the range master, and he sticks a bolt down the end of your rifle, and he like taps the firing mechanism.